Well, hello, good evening. Hello, we're back. Oh, hello. Yep, that's working somewhat, kind of. Hello, good evening. Gigliotti Passes here on the YouTube, hey folks. Who else have we got? Shy's here, Epic Nobody, Roberticus, Lilo, Mac, Joey, Oakwood, David, Kieran, Craig. Hello, Riley, how you doing? Chaos is here as well, Navarre is here, Ben is here, hello. Good evening, gents. Vascom, how you doing? Hello, everybody. Are we all good? How we doing? I forgot to start the music bot. It should be working now. Yeah, there we go. I can see it come up in the chat. There you go. You got the song. The 330 is really making me want to get 2024. I love it. I love this 330. I'm excited for today's flights, actually. Bean Counter here on the YouTube. Hello. How are we, everybody? Looks like Fly-by-Wire is cooking a lot of the 380. A lot of juicy stuff coming soon. Yeah, they're doing a lot of great work with it, aren't they? Auto step climbs and all sorts now in. Gonna see if we can maybe get an overnight long haul in at some point soon. I think that would be a good one to do. Ronald on YouTube as well. Is this Sim Update 1? It most certainly is. Yes. We are in the SU1 beta. Indeed, indeed. Give me the 350. I know, right? We're almost there, I think, folks. We're almost there. The community are already kind of like putting a rough schedule on what iniBuilds have said so far and when the potential times for release are and everything like that. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Excuse me. But hello, welcome all. After the hilarity and the chaos of yesterday's stream, which was just such good fun, we are back in MSFS today. I hope you all enjoyed yesterday's live stream with some FSX retro missions. I hugely appreciate those of you who joined in for that, because that was just such good fun. And yeah, we're back in MSFS. We're back in the latest rendition of the sim today for some A330 cargo operations, which is a first for us. Oh, look at that, an Azerbaijan. Is that a 319? Azerbaijan A319. Look at that. I don't see that every day on Vatsim. I wish we had some good Baku scenery. That looks very nice, very smooth. The Larry mission. Oh, that was so good. That was so good. Zach's here on TikTok. I said end of February. Yeah, so they said not last week or this week, but before the end of February, right? That's, I think, the plan. Hopefully so anyway. So yeah, the flight you were going to do yesterday before you remembered what day it was, sort of, I had to do a last minute change. We were going to fly out of Milan Malpensa, but the scenery's not properly working for me in 2024. It's got loads of like the ground bleed texture where you can see loads of aircraft flat pancakes on the floor is in that scenery for me. So I had to switch up. So we're at Amsterdam instead, but that's fine with me. Which one do you think is the best A320? Phoenix, Fly-by-Wire, FS Labs? I don't use the FS Labs, so I can't compare that, and I'm not going to compare the Phoenix or the Fly-by-Wire, because one's a payware mod built from the ground up for an A320 CEO, and the Fly-by-Wire is a freeware, mate. Freeware Neo, isn't it? So yeah. I'm not going to compare them because I think they're targeted differently. I guess we're not landing the A330 on top of a bus then. Well, hopefully not. Things would go incredibly wrong if that were to be the case today. Oh, Lilo, did they apply it to your account? Hey, amazing. Good. There we go. One of our giveaway winners from Friday's streams. So yeah. Are you using the latest NVIDIA drivers and frame generation? Raytan asks on YouTube. I've been using frame generation ever since I put a 4090 graphics card in my PC, so that's not changed. I actually am on a hot fix of the latest drivers. I was having some real issues in general on my PC with the 572.16 graphics drivers. And NVIDIA put out like a small hotfix thing. It's not like an official update. It's not on like the NVIDIA app or anything. And that seems to have helped. So, yeah. They only like listed 2 patch notes for completely separate sims and things, but it seems to have helped. So, yeah, something weird with those. I haven't made the switch to MSFS 2024 is now a good time. Billy, yeah. So we're just going through the open beta process for Sim Update 1 at the moment. The great thing is that you can have both running. So you don't necessarily have to make the complete switch if you don't want to. You know, depending on what aircraft is in MSFS 2024, I'm using that. But if it's not in 2024 yet, I'll still happily fly in 2020. So, yeah. Astra's here as well. Good evening. Hello, hello. Yes, that's it. Yeah, they have another A350 stream on Thursday. They said, if you looked at the graphic at the end of the stream last Thursday, they said in the graphic at the end, it said they might reveal the release date. So hopefully they will. We'll see. Nuno, where do you learn to pilot the A330? I've been flying Airbus airliners for many years, so just kind of, I guess, took my knowledge from just the general Airbus airliner flying and put it to the 330. Aaron, hello, how you doing? Good to see you. There is a bump missing from the nose wheel door. Oh, I'm sure we will survive. Hopefully we will. Hopefully we will. I have a feeling they'll announce the release date. Yeah, I don't know if they actually will, but they said it. They said on the graphic at the end of the live stream the other day about it. So yeah. Hey, Monkey! It's an 83-month sub to get us kicked off. Thank you very much. This is the passenger to freighter, not the freighter. So the no bump is accurate. There you go. There you go, bean counter. It's accurate. Monkey! Hey, there we go. Well, yeah, we weren't, I guess, supposed to isn't the right word. We weren't originally planned to be here. I was going to do Milan Malpensa for our first departure today, but I launched the scenery just to check that it worked, which was a stroke of luck that I did because it doesn't. For me, the Aerosoft Milan Malpensa scenery, which, to be honest with you, isn't that impressive anyway, it's got flat pancaked aircraft all over the taxiways. You know, when Sim Update 1 Beta came out and we had the flat pancaked aerial bleed through textures. That's fixed now, but for some reason I don't like this song. For some reason at Milan Malpensa, the Aerosoft scenery, it's got that for me. So I was like, yeah, we probably could get away with it, but I'd rather not. And luckily I found this one instead. So we are in the Airbus A330, and we are in, as Mac rightly says, the passenger to freighter conversion. This is a real aircraft. A number of cargo carriers have taken ex-passenger Airbus A330 aircraft, converted them into cargo. This being one of them with DHL, and so we're going to do some ops around Europe, some cargo runs today. So as I'm sure you're familiar with all of the ICAO codes in the title, we're going to start off with this one. We're going to kick off with Amsterdam to Leipzig today, which was operated by this very aircraft that we've got in the sim, Delta Alpha Charlie Victor Golf, not that long ago. And then from there, we're going to turn the aircraft around at Leipzig, and we're going to head back westbound. But instead of going back to Amsterdam, we're going to go to Brussels today. So 2 flights, 3 airports. Only about an hour's flight time for each of them, but some good fun flying in the A330 passenger to freighter. I've not flown the passenger to freighter yet, so it'll be a first. I don't think GSX is going to work, but no, it's not the end of the world. Monkey, thank you, mate, dude. 83 months, first sub to get us kicked off on the Tuesday stream. If you missed things yesterday, it went absolutely bonkers on the live stream yesterday. Yesterday was my 9-year anniversary of flight sim content creation. Yesterday was 9 years since I did my first ever flight sim stream. So we are now officially, as of like today, really, into my 10th year of flight simming on Twitch, which is crazy to think. And yeah, yesterday went a little bit crazy with subs and all sorts of things. It was bonkers. So thank you again to all of you who contributed to yesterday's craziness. We celebrated with some FSX missions, some retro missions, and it was very good fun. So there we go. It's also the 300, not the 200. The A330-300 has no pure freighter variant. Oh, there we go. So it is correct then. It's a second sub, Lucas. Hey, mate, thank you. Thank you, Lucas. Welcome back. Hello, everybody coming in. Hello. Thank you, Lucas. 25 months. No message with that sub, but dude, that means the world. I appreciate you. Thank you very much indeed for keeping up the sub for over 2 years now with the Prime. Mate, that's a lot. That's a heck of a lot. Thank you, dude. LIMC and LLBG are buggy in 2024. I spoke to Aerosoft and David. Okay, cool. So they're aware of it at least. It was weird because I swear I loaded into the Milan Malpensa scenery before and it was all right in 24. But anyway, yeah, it didn't work. So yeah. No, Safak, not that I know of, mate. Not that I know of. What a night yesterday was. Roberticus, you were wild, dude. Thank you so much again for all of your craziness. You You were crazy yesterday. Hey, Electric Cans, 48 months. It's another one. Let's turn down the music. I'll catch up with some of these messages. Thank you very much indeed, Cans. It's an anniversary sub. Hey, 2 years? 4 years? Oh, really? Wait. No, I guess that makes sense. Oh, God. Why? That's awful. That's awful. That isn't even a joke. That's just AI spewing a sentence at us. Thank you very, very much for 4 years of support, Cans. That's absolutely bonkers, mate. I appreciate you a lot. Welcome back and happy anniversary. Yeah, work on the AI jokes. Work on the AI jokes, mate. Sly, how you doing? Hello, Ben. I don't know. You'd have to check your follow thing, I guess. Have a look. Alec Pay, hello, Chewy. And how was your experience of the Simfest sim? Yeah, I've been part of the Simfest team for, gosh, about 6 years now. So, yeah, I always love it when I get to go and have a fly. Steph, hello. Thanks for the follow on Twitch. Good to see you. Very warm welcome to you as well. User with the follow on TikTok. Hello, good to see you. Oh, really, Bean? Oh, that's quite cool. Here we go. The P2F version of the A330 retains the passenger aircraft's geometry and incorporates a powered cargo loading system to enable pallets to be moved uphill on the main cargo deck, and therefore does not have the distinctive nose blister or bulge of the factory-delivered A330-200 freighter. Oh, well, there we go. We've learned something new today. What that? Yeah, I don't even know what this song is. Fat, Juicy, and Wet, apparently. Yeah, we'll skip that. I don't even know where this playlist is going. I'm trying to play some different music on the stream. It's not going well, is it? It's not going well. Thank God it's not on replays or anything. Oh, look at all this traffic. EasyJet taking off, Lufthansa on the taxi, Austrian pushing back, KLM Transavia Eurowings, and a DHL. Love it. I love the variety. Amazing. You had a long flight, did you, Cans? A long fight even, not a long flight. I love it. Anyway, FWS Iris, hey, thanks for the follow as well. Welcome, hello there. Good to see you. Welcome in, everybody. As I say, we're in the one of the default aircraft for MSFS 2024. So if you've just got a copy of MSFS 2024, you can fly this aircraft just as it is. It's awesome because iniBuilds have built the A330-200, the A330-300, and then we've got the passenger to freighter variants, and we've got the GE and the Rolls-Royce, the General Electric, and the Rolls-Royce engine types as well. So we've got loads of variety with this. But yeah, this is a real-world aircraft. Delta Alpha Charlie Victor Golf in the A330-300 with the Rolls-Royce. I think it's Rolls. Yeah, it's with the Rolls-Royces. So flight plans today, as I say, Amsterdam to Leipzig. Then we're going to head to Brussels afterwards to get the Tuesday stream going. So I am going to jump into the sim. Let's do it. Let's click some buttons. Let's click some buttons and go along with the laggy transition. There we are. That's the one we want. Speaking with Aerosoft, I've been flying the CRJ in 24. I found a physics update. Oh, really? Oh, nice. Yeah, well, they're doing the whole V2 thing anyway, aren't they? Aerosoft are doing the whole V2 thing of the CRJ anyway, so I hope that'll be good. I hope that'll be good. Right, okay. Oh, actually, that's a good point about the nose wheel steering thing. I've not checked that. We'll see if it works for us today. Hopefully it'll be alright. Hopefully it'll work. October 2017. That's still pretty crazy, Ben, though. That's wild. That is bonkers. Are Aerosoft redoing their 330 for 2024? Don't think so. I don't know. No idea. Right, as another cargo aircraft, a Lufty Cargo 777 lines up in the background. Here we are, as I say, in Delta Alpha Charlie Victor Golf, Airbus A330-300 passenger to freighter. You can see that it used to be passenger because you've got all the windows here that have been blocked out. The only unfortunate things is that these windows aren't like, you can't see in through here. So I've not got any wing views today, which is a bit annoying, but it's not the end of the world. I don't think GSX is going to properly work either, because it's just reading it as a generic A330 by the looks of things. Even though the cargo door's opened there, it's connected all the stairs. I want to watch that Lufty Cargo go. Oh, hello there, 747. The Cargo Lux. Love it. I love the variety of traffic that we've got. Beautiful. There we go. Off goes the lifty cargo. And yeah, there's the 748. We need to do a flight in the 748 soon. It's been ages since I've flown that. Right, yes. Yeah, so here she is, looking gorgeous. Love the look of this aircraft. So we'll go and get it set up, shall we? Go and get the day underway. Let's get some power. Nice parcel, awesome. Right, what do I want to do? I want to put the batteries on first. That's always a good start, isn't it? So let's do that. And the external powers as well. Yes, please. There we go. Right, good. Things should come to life. That's what we want. MSFS Vantage GSX is quite bugged when it comes to recognizing which livery model is used. No, that's just a case of a GSX profile for the aircraft. Very, very easy. There's a GSX profile for the passenger to freighter on flights.to. I mean, we could install that. We could install that quickly and then get GSX. Should we do it? Should we see if we can... I don't know if you've got a link to it. I can start setting up the aircraft because it won't make a difference. We just need to restart GSX, won't we? Oh, is that it? Roberticus, you absolute beauty. If you want views, do the co-pilot workaround. What's that? I don't even know what that is. Right, here's the GSX profile. I should have checked for this. I didn't even think about something like this. Let's download, let's download, let's download. Am I going to buy the iniBuilds A330, Irvin asks on TikTok. Irvin, I'm very lucky enough to actually be sponsored by the team at iniBuilds. So, more to be revealed soon about the A350 and things, I'm sure. But yes, essentially. Right, oh God, where does this go again? So it needs to go... into virtually, is it just into airplanes? No, that's GSX, MSFS. Oh shoot, where is it? It goes into airplanes. Oh, does it literally just go into here? Oh, I guess so. There's like the Phoenix and stuff, doesn't it? Okay. Oh. Why is that doing that? No, I don't like that. What have I just done? I've just done something which I probably didn't want to do. I wonder if it's... Let me try this again. Sorry if I'm faffing. Extract. But... virtually airplanes. I'm just going to paste it in there and we'll see what happens. Right, Microsoft A330. I think that's going to overwrite the other one, but we'll just give it a go. Right, okay, so if I... Oh, look, 747 is pushing, nice. So if I now go into GSX and try and restart Coatl... Well, it says it's out of date. I need to update it, but that's... Can you say if you have the A350? No, if I did have it, I couldn't tell you if I did, but I can confidently tell you that I don't have it. Like, if you look at my community folder and everything, you'll see there's nothing in there. There's the A300 and the Dubai stuff. That's it. Right, let's give it another go and see if it will work now. So, operate stairs? We'll give it another try. Hey, Dante, thank you so much for the 52-month sub. Hello, hello. Move the camera to the co-pilot side. Go to camera settings and click to co-pilot. That will push you outside. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. Right, let's see if it works. Let's see. Dante, dude, I appreciate you. Thank you. 52 months. That is 4 years and 4 months. You absolute legend. Thank you, mate. Right, I'm just going to do some bits and bobs here whilst we wait for that to faff itself. Get some things turned on that we need and start to get things going. Oh, that's a very nice one, Irvin. Very nice route. Which Airbus? Today we're in the default Airbus A330-300 passenger to freighter, which is, yeah, it's a default aircraft for MSFS 2024. cool. Right, we'll leave all of that for the moment. That's turned on. I'll just put 2000 into here. That's all turned off for the moment. I don't know why that is in crank. Put that to norm. They're all off. Parking brake is on. Good. Right. Oh, no, look. It's still bugged. I think we might just need to ignore GSX today. I don't know. It's putting the stairs back where it was earlier. I could try boarding, but I think it's just going to do like passenger, isn't it, or something? I don't know. Did you restart Quartal? Yeah, I went into here and did a restart on it. I did restart Quartal. I mean, I could just go... I don't know. I don't really want to faff with GSX too long. Yeah, I already did restart Quartal, though. I already did. I'll do it down in here as well, just to appease you. Restart. I have definitely 100% restarted it. 4 years and 4 months when we were planning our anniversary dinner. And you tell me. You tell me. Jensen's going to join for the second leg. Nice. Right. Cool. Well, we'll try one more time, and if it doesn't work, then yeah. Good. So let's go and get the flight plan loaded into here. Oh, my SimBrief ID isn't set. Is that the numeric ID? I think it is, right, that I need. 174882, that's me. Hey, Husky, hello. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really too... Yeah, it looks like it's going to do it again, I think. I think we just might have to ignore GSX for boarding and deboarding. I don't think it's going to work. Exit and start it manually, then restart. Now, I'm not going to faff with reloading the whole bloody flight just for GSX faffing with profiles. I've got better things to do with my day, quite frankly. Right, cool. And it should have all of that saved. Yes, good. Okay, perfect. Right. Actually, no. If I leave that off, that should be okay. Now, let's see if it will load it. There we go. SimBrief flight plan loaded. So, only thing to note today, folks. Somebody already nicked the call sign. They're doing a different flight, but somebody has already got the call sign for what this flight should be. So, we should be it's Postman, isn't it, for BCS? 5 Golf uniform today. However, yeah, there's somebody already with the call sign doing, I think, Leipzig to Frankfurt, which is annoying. So, I've gone with the call sign that would be for the flight the other way round, Leipzig to Amsterdam, which is 2-1 Golf. So that's correct on here. So our call sign's not the real world one. It's what would be the other way round, but there's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, so we are BCS 2-1 Golf today. 11th of Feb is the date. As we know, Amsterdam to Schiphol in Delta Alpha Charlie Victor Golf. Zero fuel weight, it's 159.7 today. Takeoff weight 172.5. Landing at 167. Nothing too much to worry about. It's a nice short flight. Cruising flight level 330. It's saying a flight time of 57 minutes, but there's a really long arrival into Leipzig, which I don't think we'll do. So we'll expect some sort of a quicker descent than that. That would use about 5.5 tons of fuel. We're going to use about 13.3 today. Frankfurt for the alternate. That's fine. And we're expecting runway 24 for departure, which is the one just behind us, out via Arnhem. And then it looks like, at least earlier on, it was a 08 right arrival into Leipzig via Kožek. And if we have a look at the winds, yeah, there you go. 090 degrees at 11 knots. The weather here at Amsterdam, 160 degrees at 6, light rain and drizzle. It's pretty rough. Although, yeah, a few clouds at 500, scattered at 700, broken at 17. Temperature 3, dew point 2, and the QNH is 1018. So we'll set 1018 in. Did you see BA Pilots Academy is open? Nice. Yeah, I don't think I'll be going for it. You need to copy the content from the GE profile into the... Ah, I can't be bothered. That's already too much effort. I just want to fly my plane. I can't be bothered spending that much effort getting GSX working for an aircraft. I really can't. I don't think it matters that much. Another thing, this aircraft doesn't have PDC, does it? I don't think. So, if I can, I thought we could try the easy CPDLC thing. Hey, Qantas, how you doing? So, let's see if I can connect. ATC, request clearance, departure clearance. So, it's going to be Amsterdam, 2-1 Golf. That's all correct. We are on stand Sierra 9-4, and the ATIS information here at Amsterdam is information echo. If you've never seen this before, this is a cool piece of freeware software called Easy CPDLC. So if you use the Hoppies network with Vatsim to do CPDLC, essentially if you've got an aircraft that doesn't have CPDLC integration, you can do it via this app. So we've just done our departure clearance request via this, so hopefully they get it. Ah! There it is. It's back. So 2-1 Golf, clear to Leipzig, runway 24, Arnhem 3 Sierra, initial climb, flight level 60, squawk 1000. When ready, call 119230. Cool. So squawk 1000. And I'm just going to put some bits and bobs in, even though we've not done anything yet with the CDU. Just so I don't forget it. 6000 into there. And when ready, 119230 is the frequency we're going to go to. So we're going to get that set up as well. How'd you get Airbus cargo aircraft? You just select it from the menu, mate. It's one of the default aircraft. 119230. There we go. Right, good. So now we can start to set things up in the CDU. And we'll do an init request to load things in. How's everybody's day been though? Yeah, how's everybody's day been? Have we had a good day so far? I don't have that. I can absolutely 110% assure you that if you've got MSFS 2024, you will have access to the A330 passenger to freighter, the 2024 default aircraft. Right, we have accepted that message. Cool, there we go. So Amsterdam to Leipzig, Frankfurt 751. We are actually going to be CS21 Golf. We'll put it into there. Flight level 330, and then we need to go and get some of these figures. So, oh, I need to get the payload in, don't I? There we go, 1957. That's into there. Go and load that in. I'll just do it instantly to save us some time. So that's giving 1597. 159.7, and then I think it was 26.6 for the CG, right? 26.8. Oh no, that's 26.6. That's correct. Cool. Sorry, have I missing messages? Maybe don't we question the squawk is always auto, or more specific when you need to put it to on. No, you need to turn it on. You need to turn it on. It depends on the aircraft. Some aircraft can do it automatically, but yeah. So then fuel is 13.3, which we should have on board now. Just under 3 hours to land the long haul. Nice. Hope it goes well. I'm kind of getting in the mood for long hauls, so I'm hoping we're gonna have some sort of an opportunity sometime soon to get some long haul flying in, especially around the A350 and everything. Right, let's get the winds loaded in. Descent winds, perfect, good. So we're cleared on runway 24 departure, which is what we thought, via Arnhem. So it's the Arnhem 3 Sierra today, which looks like so. We've done it many times before. So it's straight out to Alpha Mike 005, max 220 knots in the turn. Left-hand turn to 008, same speed restriction, then 026, then Ivlet, and then Nika, and then Arnhem today. And yeah, transition altitude 3000, initial climb flight level 60. Just completed a 738 BBJ long haul, nice. I've not done a long haul, I don't think, in the BBJ. Arrival, I'm going to aim and hope for an ILS 08 right today on a... this is the thing. It's a Kojak... Look at this for an arrival. It's a Kojak 8 Romeo. I'm hoping if you look at like where it's located, I'm just hoping we can take a direct. I know that's really cheeky, but the star is ridiculous. If we have a look, you can see how crazy it is. So we'll see. I don't know if there's any other options. I'll leave it where it is for now, and we'll see what happens. I guess we'll see what happens. Because that is a pretty crazy one. Good. So we'll leave the flight plan as is and just go with that. And then I guess we can go and do some performance then. Takeoff performance. So we're going to go up of runway 24. It said like light rain and drizzle, but it looks quite dry. It looks nice. The weather's interesting at least. We'll go and sync the weather in. There's the weights. So 172.5. Config 1. That's all good. Calculate. And there we go. It's giving us a flex of 58, flap 1, 149, 152, 153. Lovely. So we'll send that to the FMGS. Confirm the takeoff data. 149, 152, 153. Transition out 3000. Beautiful stuff. Doing some Air Canada A330. Oh, nice, Husky. Yes, we're on the Vatsim network today. Daryl Tarbuck, thanks so much on the follow on TikTok. Please show the A350. I don't have the A350, mate. I can't show off an aircraft I don't have. Believe me, I wish I could. I wish I could show off the 350. I don't have it. All right, let's just reset those flight directors. So then we've got dash dot, altitude dot. There it is. Oh, Roberticus! Gosh, wasn't yesterday crazy enough? Dude, thank you. Gifting a sub to Devin. You're continuing on with the unbelievable support on the channel. Thank you very much. Devin, welcome to the crew. Cheers, Roberticus. Thank you, mate. That goes a long way. That really does. Thank you. Right, so we're going to kind of just, yeah, give up with GSX. In terms of the... Oh, wait. Should we try and do this thing with the... How do we do the thing with the view again? Somebody said go co-pilot side and then do something. How do you do it again? I don't actually know how you do this. Margaret's here. Hello. Oh, Migra, that's awesome. Hey, Josh, how you doing? You need to tick something in GSX about being a cargo. I can't be bothered to set up the profile. We'll be here all night. I'm just going to leave the GSX profile and we'll just let it push us back and put us on stand again. In 2020 puts... Oh, wait. Something in 2020 puts you in the FOC. Doesn't for me. I'm pressing that button. Doesn't do anything. Ah, Kelly Sogo's here on TikTok as well. Hello. Very well. How are you? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. I don't know the binding for 2024. Move to the co-pilot seat. Can I do it just in the camera thing here, do you reckon? If I go pilot. Right, now what? I've clicked the co-pilot view. Now what do I do? Move your viewpoint first, then press that. I don't get it. First move to co-pilot without pressing, I guess. Oh, what? So I've got to kind of do this and then press it. Well, that doesn't seem to do much. Right, so go to the standard viewpoint. Right, I'm at the standard viewpoint. These are my standard viewpoints. Move your camera all the way to the right and then select co-pilot view. Okay, right. Moved it all the way to the right, co-pilot. Oh! Right. And now I can presumably move my camera. Oh, God. Now what? Right, lovely. I've spawned out the aircraft, but now I can't move anywhere. Well, I'm struggling to anyway. Save a view first. Right, I've saved a view. So if I do that, and now do that, that's going to take me out the aircraft. Now I can move. Ah, well, you've taught me something new today. Thank you. Hello, Eddie. How are you? You've taught me something new today. You work for Swissport, by the way. Oh, nice, Kellys. Right, there we go. Very good. Every time it hiccups like that, save a view again, back to main view, then... Oh, my God. Sounds like a faff. All right, I might just create some very quick... Uh-oh. Some very quick... Oh, I see. So if I now save this like a hiccup again and then go and do that and then... Right, okay, I get the concept. I understand the concepts. Can you do this in every aircraft? Because I might start doing this in the other aircraft instead of the cabin wing views. Pleasing. Well, I never knew this was a thing. I never knew this was a thing. Right, let's just save some very quick views. Do you mind if I do some more whilst we're flying? Can I, like, go through the aircraft? If I just set up one on each side for the moment, I wonder if it'll let me through now. It might not let me through the fuselage. Oh, Wriggles! Hello, baby cakes! Yeah, it's not going to let me through. That's fine. Might have to go up and around. You need to move in front of the cockpit. Ugh. Can we just go with the one engine view for now then? Davey, baby, I love you. Hello. Yeah. No, there's no such thing. Feels bad, man. Feels UPS 001, man. Right, if I just try and go over the top of the fuselage. I appreciate you, mate. Yeah, feature request. Well, I mean, chase plane. Chase plane. Am I really gonna... Can I up the frickin' speed? Don't know. Chase plane. That might be our saviour. For those of us who like doing these kind of things. I'm pretty sure I've done this before and I literally just moved over the top of the aircraft. Hey Jesse, how you doing? Welcome in over on the YouTube. I can just get myself round then, position it. You should be alright. Come on, you know you want to play ball for me. Mickey! Oh my goodness gracious, 106 months. That's ridiculous. Oh, we might be there. We might be there. Let me get the sub. 106 months, thank you! Moving in front of the cockpit was the easiest way for me. Yeah, it probably will. Probably will be. What app are you using to move the views around? Default. This is the default sim views. We're just faffing with stuff. Chewy hi, Mickey! Holy moly, 106 months. That's quite a long time. Just a little bit. Sorry, chat. I realise I'm faffing. I would normally do this kind of thing off stream. So you wouldn't have to sit here and look at it. Oh, you know what? I almost just feel like just going with that camera view for now. Because we're just going to be here for hours otherwise, aren't we? I don't know. Made to look at inadequate by Mickey. Oh, there's no such thing, Davey baby. Somebody said free look speed. Ah. Oh, have I done it again? Hello, Joel. How are you? The solution I have for this is to set the view here, then to move to it after. It's fine. I think if I go like this... Oh, no, look. I still go and it still kind of gets stuck. There's like some sort of like a collision spot it doesn't like. Come on! I want to fly my bloody plane. Aha! We're moving! Right, yeah, if I just save a custom view here, just so then if anything happens we can go back to it, then we should be alright. Oh my god, my mouse is now screwed. Oh, yeah, look, see, that was a good idea, because something messed up. Right, you know what? For now, that will do. So that is 6 and 7. That will just do for now, just so that we've got some sort of wing views. And then we can sort the rest out later, can't we? Good. Right, thank you, chat. Thank you. Good. That's something more so for me to do normally off stream, but yes. Okay, good. Right, so aircraft's actually set up and ready to go. So let's get the AP rocking and rolling. And then we're ready to go. Be sure to do derated climb too. I mean, do we really need to on such a short flight? I kind of want to make sure that we get up to cruise. Yeah, it's busy here with ATC, I think, so that's good. We've already got our clearance. In terms of the taxi, it's very simple. We push back, nose to the left, and then we go over there. Nice and simple. And BA A330. Nice. If chase plane is coming, does that mean camera API is opened up now? No, I don't know how they've done it. But there's nothing has been done like officially to support chase plane. Right. Is there anything else we need to do? We set up very quickly, but I think we're good, aren't we? Thank you again so much for the subs and everything, folks. Davey Baby again with a 94 months, and then Mickey with 106. Both of you. OGs. OGs. Yeah, they confirmed that they did it on their own. Yeah. So we'll get the APU going. I'm going to get GSX kind of, I guess, ready for pushback then. Because we're not doing boarding, are we? Do we want to do de-icing? How cold is it here? It's 2 degrees centigrade. I guess we probably should. Why not? With the weather. Right, APU available. So APU bleed. And I'll just stick the external power on for the moment. Now, oh, actually no. We probably, if we're gonna do de-icing, we need to turn the packs in the ditch and then do the ditching switch, don't we? Say intentions here on the YouTube. Hello, Irvin asked on TikTok, when do you think the A350 will come out? They've said, iniBuilds said it's not this week, but hopefully, well, it's planned before the end of February, is what they've said. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to chase plane. I'm looking forward to having somewhere to like officially have all of my views. Although it's going to be a faff having to create them all again, it'll just be nice to have somewhere, you know, that we can do. Oh wait, is it the packs that go off or the engine bleeds? Oh god, there's something. No, I think the packs go off.
Confirm aircraft is ready for treatment.
Is it the engine bleeds go off, I think? Because you're supposed to wait 30 seconds afterwards. And the ditching switch. You don't need de-icing? It's alright, we're in a simulator. It's a bit of fun, isn't it? Oh, I clicked something. Right, pretend the ditching switch is off. I've tried to click it, but I can't click it. There we go. Oh, why are all the engine anti-ice switches just gone on? Anyway. Good evening, Becca. Hello. Hello, hello. GSX turns them on. Oh, I see. Interesting. How are we all? Not too bad. How are you? How was your day at work? Right, so our first frequency... Oh, well, ground's online now, so I actually want to go 121805, don't I? One two 1805, there we go. No bleed air usage until after takeoff. No! That's rubbish. It says that, I'm pretty sure it's 30 seconds when I read Black Box's thing, isn't it? Supposed to wait 30 seconds or so. I can't remember. I can't remember. Right, good. We have some wing views now. At least. Looks like there's a little bit of a queue for departure. How can you have your engine bleeds off for takeoff? That would be interesting, surely. Fred on YouTube says, Justin subscribed to the Say Intentions. Oh, nice, 2 days ago. Hey. Yeah, we've had really good fun with Say Intentions AI. Is the freighter version included in MSFS 2024? Yeah, that's correct. If you own MSFS 2024, you will have this very aircraft. The livery is not included by default, but the aircraft is, yeah. Air France. We just need this in MSFS now. Freaking Dash 400. Is it the passenger to freighter? Yeah, that's correct. We're in the passenger to freighter today. Right.
De-icing and anti-icing completed. Anti-icing coded. Fluid type.
I'm just going to turn them on.
Concentration at 50%. I'm disconnecting.
Don't know what I think of those voices. Right, beacon light can go on. Transponder can go on. We can toggle the GPU. We can go and close the doors up. And then hopefully GSX will get us ready to go. So dash dot altitude in there. Ground 21805. Gee, how long has ground been online? Oh yeah, ground's only been online for 18 minutes, so that makes sense that we actually go to them instead. Is this MSFS 2024 or old again? This is MSFS 2024. Nice, nerd. That'll be a good flight. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you need your bleeding engines for takeoff. Very good, Off-World. Very good. Very good. Right, there go the wing walkers into position. Ah, Incarnate. Thank you for 90 months. Oh, hello. A KLM Airbus. Incarnate. What a legend. Thank you, mate. Oh, God. Well, dude, I appreciate you. It goes a long way to supporting the channel, even if it is to help you not get the pesky ads through. Thank you, mate. What the hell is this person doing? Oh my god. Where are they going? There's a lufty cargo there as well. Oh my god, they're Roberticus with 5 gifted. Dude, this... I'm getting deja vu from yesterday. Roberticus, thank you for 5 gifted. They're going to Leighton, Nelson... Red Brick Terrace, Orange Hoodie, and Stephen as well. Thank you very much, Roberticus, dude. My goodness gracious. Welcome, welcome, welcome to those 5. That goes a heck of a long way as well. Thank you very much, Incarnate, 90 months, and Roberticus with another bloody 5 gifted. Right, I need to switch to ground. Oh, I'm already on ground.
5-1. Sorry, sir, that was my mistake because yes. Please stand by. Speedbird 451, please hold your position.
Holding position, Speedbird 451.
Oh god, there's 20 departures out of here.
Speedbird 451, did you...
So facing Sierra 2 or Sierra 8? Which way do we want to go? Surely facing Sierra 8, yeah.
Please stand by, KLM 165.
It's busy.
Sierra 5, hold short, runway...
There you go, Leighton, welcome.
Tower 119.230.
Sierra 5, holding short runway to 4, 119.234. For the Golf 5, good afternoon.
Speedbird 41 Hotel Alpha, Schiphol walk around, please, will you please call me?
Oh dear. Aldebaran departure? No, runway 24.
Speedbird 41 Hotel. Can you please...
What's going on this frequency? XLT, thank you for the 2 months!
Speedbird 451, when clear of the pushing company.
Sounds very busy.
Side, pushback and start.
XLT, I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you for the 2 months. Welcome back. Hello. Chewy High. Hello. Everybody and their dog's going to be calling now for push.
Hotel 3 information, Echo, QNH1018, requesting IFR clearance to Southampton.
Speedbird, sorry, Alpine 84 Zulu Lima, please stand by. Break, TUI flight 757, taxi to holding point Sierra 7, runway 24.
Taxi to holding point Sierra 7, runway 24, for orange 756.
I don't know if we're going to be able to get in on frequency at this rate. I think we're going to be here all night. XLT, there's loads, mate. Have a look online for some. There's loads. Fly Tampa Corfu is probably my favourite, or the Orbeck Skiathos. Am I on DLSS 4? I think so.
Level 60 squawk 3175.
Well, I don't want to log off because there's loads of ATC.
Route squawk 3175.
552 negative, clear to Hamburg.
But it doesn't help when people don't know how to read back.
24, initial climb flight level 60, squawk 3175.
They're not going to read back. I guess.
Break, speedbird 41 hotel.
I guess they're not going to read it back. It's just going to completely. Yeah.
Orange 757 at Sierra 7 Hotel.
Scream loud noises. No, I'm not going to do that.
Tower 119.230. Bye bye.
Jelly, thank you for the follow.
Short at holding point Sierra 7, and welcome back Tower 119.230. Thanks so much for your feedback.
Alpine 65 Zulu X-ray ready for push and start.
I can't even. I've got my finger on the trigger, but I can't even.
5 Zulu X-ray. Pushback and startup approved. Information Foxtrot QNH 1018.
Push and start approved 1018 Alpine 65 Zulu X-ray.
Oh, it's too busy. We need a delivery. This is ridiculous. People need to use CPDLC as well. I wish it was a requirement.
Departure on Dick 30, initial flight level 6000, squawk 3175, quality 552.
Quality 552, it's the Andic to Sierra departure, initial flight level.
It doesn't look that bad, but because there's no delivery and people are taking ages reading back stuff and things, it sounds pretty crazy busy.
6000, quality 552.
Negative, it's initial flight level 60.
Oh my gosh. See, like, people just don't know how to read back, so it's taking ages.
Skipper ground, good day again, this is the Martin Air 4 Whiskey Alpha at stand 0902, information Foxtrot on board requesting push and start.
See, now this guy's got in.
Quality 552,
I'm going to give it 2 more minutes, chat, otherwise, well, I don't want to log off, but I actually want to fly the plane today. We've been waiting 10 minutes just to check in on the frequency.
7, are you ready for taxi?
Yes, been trying to call.
Yes, taxi to holding point Sierra 8 runway 24.
There are people trying to request by text and he's not responding.
KLM 70 Bravo, good evening, sorry for the delay. Taxi to gate Delta.
The controller's doing a great job. The problem is that there's no, it's not the controller's fault at all. The problem is that there's no delivery and there's people who are struggling to read things back, so it's just taking like double the time that it should do. Tam, thanks for the follow on TikTok. Good evening, Paul on TikTok as well. Hello.
KLM 70 Bravo negative at Whiskey 13, cross runway 18 center.
Sorry, at Whiskey 13 crossing runway 18 center. KLM
Use Hoppy? I can't use Hoppy for push and start clearance, mate. It doesn't work.
Cargo, welcome to Schiphol taxi to gate Sierra 64 via Quebec at Whiskey 13, cross runway 18 center.
Pro Source, 85 months. Thank you. Thank you, Pro Source. 85 months. What a legend. Thank you, mate.
Then Sierra 2 and full short runway 24. Lufthansa Cargo 902.
Martin Air for Whiskey Alpha when clear of the taxiing McDonnell Douglas Behind you, pushback and startup approved.
100% startup approved behind the...
Now, I think he's going to get pushed, so we might need to wait for him now. Oh my god.
Alpine 84 Zulu Lima, sorry for the delay.
Chat, can I log off please and go? Or do you want me to wait? I'm leaving it to you. Otherwise, we're only going to be able to do one flight.
And cleared 2 something via the Valka 3 Sierra launcher from a 2-4 initial climb.
The controller's doing an absolutely top job.
84 Zulu Lima.
Alpine 84 Zulu Lima, read back correct, report fully
just-
ready, brake.
There's too much going on.
Sierra 8, hold short, runway 24 and contact ground 11.
Is this Vatsim? Yeah, it's Vatsim.
119.230, bye bye.
Hold short 24 Sierra 8 and tower, flight minute 2897 head.
Postman 2-1 Golf with PDC, stand Sierra 9-4, request push and start.
3 stations, so please,
Sorry. If there's 3 stations there, yeah, I think that decision's made for us. Sorry, chat. I'm sorry. I actually want to fly the plane today and not just sit on stand waiting 8 years. Sorry. I finally thought that was a break to then talk, and then he says three stations. So I think it's more important that we actually fly our plane today, and I somewhat entertain you with some flying on stream than sitting here waiting for clearance to push and start. Again, not the controller's fault at all. The controller was doing a top job. The problem is that he's got no delivery to help him out. Nobody requesting clearance seemed to be using Hoppy's A cars for any sort of CPDLC clearance. And then there were people who just didn't have any ability to read back. So it was taking double, if not triple the time to get correct read back sometimes. So the controller was doing great. It's just the other scenarios that weren't helping things out. 3 stations means that 3 separate people tried to talk to him at once. So if I'd been waiting, I was waiting there for about 15 minutes, we were, just to get our first words in on frequency. I finally had a gap to speak, and 2 other people did it at the exact same time as well. So yeah, too busy, unfortunately. Too busy. Which is a shame. I never like logging off of Vatsim because it's too busy. I feel like that's a shit excuse to log off the network, but unfortunately, because streaming isn't my full-time job anymore, I mean, it's almost 7 o'clock. So it's a case of actually making sure that we can fly what we're supposed to fly today and not just sit here doing nothing. Well, the weather's changed. Those engine spinning animations are atrocious. That's not iniBuilds' fault. That's frame generation, mate. You've got to remember that frame generation is an AI piece of software that interprets frames and adds an extra frame in. So when you've got like high spinning engine fans, it's going to look a bit pixelated. That's NVIDIA frame generation. That's not an iniBuilds problem. Yeah, it's not good at fast stuff. I think frame generation still does a phenomenal job, but yeah. Right, starting number 1. Thank you, Joe. Yes, very much indeed. Very much appreciated, mate. What plane is this, please? Yeah, there we go. This is the iniBuilds Airbus A330, which is a default aircraft in MSFS 2024. I wouldn't have chosen Amsterdam if I'd have known it was going to be like that. Oh well. Why is the grass so blurry? That's a good question, actually. I don't know the answer to that. Why is it so blurry? It's probably because this is 2020 scenery that I've like ported into 2024 that's not been officially converted yet. Do I guess that? Right, there's a veil on number 1. Somebody said we didn't need anti-ice. Don't know if I'd agree with that now. Because I'm certainly turning it on. Or de-icing anyway. Right, AP bleed off, AP master switch off, engine anti-ice on, ground spoilers, engine mode switch, start switch back to norm, flaps 1. We're going to go up 4.1, which it's already got. Auto brake max on there. Cool, right, we are ready to go. Now, I've got no idea how things are going to work when it comes to the taxi yet, because I've not thrown the passengers to freighter. We're in MSFS 2024. Right, so let's taxi to runway 24. Sorry, chat, as I said, I feel really bad about logging off of Vatsim, but we were sat there 15 minutes just to try and get our first words in on frequency. And unfortunately, I am somewhat time limited now with streams, as you folks know. I do my very best to stream as much as I can, but I can't sit and wait for 20 minutes just for push and start clearance. And because the thing is as well, is if it took us 15 minutes just to not actually even be able to get in on frequency for our push and start clearance, we then have to get taxi clearance and everything else as well, you know, so it's not just that. Will it auto descend if you reset the MCP altitude and you're in the right autopilot mode? Yeah. Right, well, off we go. Whilst we're here, we can do a quick flight control check. Well, let me get the camera on. Oh, wait, is the camera not working? Oh, there we go. Cool. So, flight controls. I'm also using this for the tiller, so I can't see you on Volanta. Must be on your end, mate, because I'm definitely on it. Right, full up. Nevada, they were asking about the 777. Cool. Rudder as well. That's good. Lovely. Cool. So, takeoff config test. That's normal. We'll chuck the TCAS on even though we have logged off. And then we're ready to go. So, lights on. Let's get this show on the road. Oh, I'm glad we've been able to get some wing views going. Thank you so much for your help with that, chat. No. You will be breaking the Vatsim code of conduct if you skip all the traffic on the ground and then log on in the air. That is not what I'm doing. That's against the Vatsim code of conduct. You can't do that. You can't log off to skip the departure queue on Vatsim and then log back on again once airborne. You'll get a sup called on you if you do that. No, that's not how the network operates. If you are doing that, you certainly shouldn't be. So we will be offline now until at least I'd be on Unicom, I think. Right, let's pause alerts. Turn the aircraft up. Here we go. All the lights are on. Chrono, let's get it flying. Here we go. Oh, should we put the wipers on? Why not? It looks cool. Oh, even though it's not doing anything. Whatever. Stable. Manflex 58 SRS. Order thrust blue. Knots. Gonna put a bit of side stick in here. Oh, why are you rotating yourself, aircraft? V1. That's interesting. Did the trim change? Rotate. Yes, the trim changed by itself. It was supposed to be 4.1 up, and the trim has changed itself to up 1.6. Positive climb, gear up. That'll be why it auto-rotated, because the trim changed itself. Don't ask me why it did that. Anyway, we're flying! Kelly, thanks for the roses on TikTok, thank you. Yeah, we did check the trim. I saw it when I was doing the flight control check. Thrust climb, climb. I think I should take it literally directly before I take off now. In case. Okay, right. Autopilot 1. We can actually clear ourselves on standard QNH now because we're cleared to a flight level. And then the speed's rising, so flap 0. God, the weather! This is awful weather. Straight into the suit. Yeah, I don't know why the wipers weren't working there. So, there go the leading edge. God, I love those sounds. And then we're going up to 33,000 today. Is this the Aerosoft A330? Have a look at the top. It says in the overlay, right at the top of the screen there. Gosh, the sounds of these Rolls Royces. Whew! Okay, ground spoilers can be disarmed. Get some of the lights off now. And there we go. The weather looks pretty rubbish. What we could do is we could go direct to Arnhem. And then that'll get rid of the speed restrictions as well. Oh! Just as we're coming through the clouds. Oh, yes! Sorry that I'm switching views loads. Do you know if iniBuilds are ever going to bring the A330 into MSFS 2020? I don't know, mate. It's not their decision, it's a Microsoft product. Even though iniBuilds are the one who developed it, it's a Microsoft product. How do you find the TCA Captain Pack? Oh, I mean, I use it whenever I'm flying Airbus. It actually inspired me to fly more Airbus because of it. So yeah, I love it. This is the 330? Have a look. Oh, sorry, Mikhail, you're on TikTok, so you can't see that. Yes, we're in an Airbus A330, mate, yeah. Yeah, I use FS Realistic. Definitely want our anti-ice on in this. I'll tell you that much. Do I have AIG or FSLTL? I use both for Vatsim model matching. For those of you on TikTok asking what the aircraft is, this is the iniBuilds Airbus A330 passenger to freighter, which is a default aircraft in MSFS 2024. So if you just own a copy of Microsoft Flight Sim 2024, you can fly this exact aircraft. The only thing that you might need to do is, if you're on PC, is to download this livery, which I got from flightsim.to. But yeah, this aircraft is a default aircraft, standard edition of the sim. Everybody's got access to it, completely free. I've not done any career mode. I've not done anything in career mode, actually, to be honest. Hello there, Lemon. Thanks, or Layman. Thanks very much for the follow on Twitch. Thank you. I don't have it, and I have Deluxe. I can absolutely guarantee you that if you have the Deluxe or Standard Edition of MSFS 2024, you should have this aircraft in your library. Can you see your co-pilot? No, I've turned that off in the settings. These views are absolutely stunning. Controller or mouse and keyboard? Neither. I use a joystick system, mate. I use Thrustmaster joystick systems. Beautiful. What's the official word on whether it's pronounced iniBuilds or ini? Well, they pronounce it differently, so there is no official word on it. During the MSFS dev stream a few months ago, they were asked, and they explained the origin behind the company. And the company started with them doing editing INI files, .ini files. They were never called .ini files. They were called .ini files. So officially it was iniBuilds, but everybody called them iniBuilds. And then on their A350 dev stream the other day, they were saying iniBuilds. So I don't think there really is a correct way, to be quite honest with you. Right, looks like we're nicely above the clouds. Look at the sun over there. That looks gorgeous. So we'll take away the anti-ice. Speed's gone up through now, through 250 knots, obviously, because we're above 15,000. And yeah, this is why I didn't derate. Like somebody said, like do a derate 1 or derate 2 climb. There's no real need. It's an hour-long flight today. So yeah. There she is. What do we think of the A330 as a freighter? Do we like the look of it? What do we think? Opinions? Yay or nay? All of us call it ini. Right, well there we go then. I will forever only say iniBuilds now, then I won't bother. I was trying to be correct and always say iniBuilds based off of that dev live stream. But if everybody in the company just says iniBuilds, then well, so will I. So will I. Do you ever miss prepared? Nope, not at all. Nope. I don't miss, the only thing that I miss about other simulators is some of the aircraft. But with the amount of variety and choice that we've got in MSFS, those thoughts of missing those other aircraft are quickly, you know, superseded. You know, people are like, oh, don't you miss flying the Hot Start Challenger or the PMDG 747? And I'm like, yeah, like, you know, I'd love to fly them, but I don't miss them that much that makes me want to go back onto those other sims to fly them again. I'd rather just fly something in MSFS. And you're like, oh yeah, of course you're going to say that. You're a community manager. Well, no, yes, but I've also only been flying MSFS on stream for long before that. So, you know. Right, let's get some music on. We've not got a long flight to Leipzig, so we're on our way. I'm on 2024. 2024. This aircraft is in 2024. The iniBuilds A330 is not in 2020. It's only in 2024. What are your top 5 flight sim companies? First or third party? I don't know. Why is the sub badge a star? Huh? Sub badge a star? Hawaiian opera. Yeah, I saw that the other day actually, JBS, that they were all Hawaiian call signs, the Amazon Air stuff. So, because of the craziness on Vatsim and us logging off, which is a bit of a shame, there is loads of ATC online, but, well, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. There's loads of ATC, but I don't know where I would log on again, and you really shouldn't just depart offline and then log back on again. It's not very good to do on the network, really, so... Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm glad we got some wing view set up quickly. So again, thank you for the help with that, folks. To be quite honest with you, I don't mind if we do both flights today offline. I'm not too worried. We could maybe do the second flight online, but I don't mind if we do this first one offline. Love this aircraft in the sim and IRL. Get up at 5 AM on weekends to watch the FedEx A375. Nice, Starstep. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't know what I think about the A330 looking as a cargo aircraft. It does look a bit... Janky's not the right word. Janky is not the right word, but it I don't know. It's very... I feel like I'm not flying a real aircraft. Do you know what I mean? I feel like this is like, you know, like somebody's made a mod of an A330. Like somebody's just said, oh, actually, I really want a freighter A330, so I'm just going to paint a DHL skin for it for flight sim. But no, this is actually a real aircraft in this paint scheme. That's the best way that I can describe it. So yeah. How was leaving Amsterdam? Unfortunately, we had to log off of Vatsim because it was pretty ridiculous. Wait, why the hell am I in open climb and heading? Oh, I know, right? There we go, so I'm going to stay in open climb. It doesn't really matter too much. Lat discontinuity ahead. That should be good now. There we go, cool. You can maybe ask the controller. Oh, I don't know. But no, the departure itself was gorgeous. Bit of interesting weather, so kept it interesting. I've also spent a lot on P3D over the last 5 or so years, so moving to MSFS is financially not a good option for me. Yeah, no, I understand that. There are lots of people who are in that same... Well, I don't know. I feel like people are way past that now because MSFS has been around for 4.5 years. I think even if you were very much financially in on P3D, like, hopefully you would have been able to, you know, if you did want to take a look at MSFS, you know, like, hopefully the fact that it's been available as a platform now for 4.5 years means you might have had the opportunity to be able to take a look at it if you did want to. But yeah, no, don't, I mean, like, I understand it as well. I spent thousands in X-Plane and thousands in P3D. And, you know, like, I was very lucky in the fact that they were all like a business cost to me because of the stream. So they were all tax write-offs and business costs. So, you know, but, you know, it's still a lot of money spent on products that will never get used again, right? So that is a shame. However, that I don't think of it and then look at it of, oh, I've now got to use the sim that I don't want to use just because I've spent loads of money on it. We got our money's worth out of P3D and X-Plane. Even though I spent thousands on those sims combined, you know, I well got my money's worth on those softwares. And I don't want to feel like I have to use them, even though I don't want to use them, just because I've spent money on them, you know. Flight simulation is a hobby for, you know, 99% of people. So kind of just want to fly what you want to fly. I don't want to feel like I have to fly a particular sim or something just because I've spent money on it. But I get the point. I get the point. I would love to use MSFS as so many freeware options. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. What stick do I use? Aston, it depends on what I'm flying, mate. So I'm sponsored by Thrustmaster, so I use a variety of their hardware. We've got the Thrustmaster TCA Airbus side stick, as well as the throttle quadrant here. That's what we're using today. But I've also got their Boeing set, as well as their HOTAS Warthog, and all sorts of other things. Hey, P-Bucks! It's a 31-month sub. Thank you very much, mate. Hello. Thank you very much indeed. Yes, David, that would be a very good PC, mate. Yeah. Thank you so much. P-Bucks, 31 months. No message with that one, but still going strong. Dude, I appreciate you. Thank you. That is over 2.5 years, mate. Gosh. Thank you. Mag, hello. How are you today? Ready for the next A350 stream on Thursday? Is it a different time on Thursday? Johnny, thanks for the follow on TikTok. Max is here on TikTok as well. Hello. There's lots of good freeware scenery in MSFS, yeah. And there's good freeware aircraft in MSFS as well. There's more freeware aircraft choice in MSFS than in any other sim. You think about all the default aircraft in both sims in 2020 and 2024. You think of like the fly-by-wire stuff as well, and you know, like there's lots of fun community-made stuff. There's a great amount of freeware across the board. Right, Mac Alt Cruise. There we go. We are at 33,000 feet. See, top of descent's only 80 miles away. Because what I've basically done, chat, is because we're going to be landing on 08 right. I've literally just given us a direct from Kojak onto the ILS. Which I guess is cheating, but it's kind of not, because that arrival is ridiculous. So I've just got, well, I could go Kojak Direct Sanu if I can select that as a transition point. Let's go and have a look quickly. Yes. Approach via Sanu. So there we go. So we're going to go Kojak Direct to Sanu. And then that will take us in for a nice long run on to final for runway 08 right at Leipzig today. So if we go and have a look at that chart. Whoops, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Let's do that. That's what I meant to do. There we go. We need to go and get some stuff in for the arrival already, chat. It's that short of a flight. It is that short of a flight. So let's just have a look at the weather. Leipzig, the wind's straight down the runway. 080 degrees, 10 knots. Temperature 1. QNH 1023. I don't know what this music is, by the way. So 080 degrees, 10 knots. Did somebody request this? Yeah. It was Mr. JBS. Temperature 1, QNH 1023. And then the minima for the approach. Oh, it's the ANA boarding music. Cool. I like it. So the ILS is 628 for the minima today. So that's the Barrow minima, 628. And then what we want to do is we want to go to the RAD nav page and double check that the ILS identifier is in there. Which today should be... no. Am I being an idiot? Is it ILSR? No, that can't be. Am I being an idiot? I feel like I'm being an absolute fool here. It is ILSR. I feel like that's just a weird identifier to have. So that's 11175 and 082. Good. There we go. 11175 082. So chat, this is a really important one to know. If you're ever flying like one of the iniBuilds airliners, it's a really good idea in the sim just to double check whether in the NavRad page you've got the ILS frequency programmed in. Normally in Airbus, it will automatically fill in, right? However, I've seen so many people over so long say, oh, for God's sake, I'm flying the iniBuilds Airbus and it doesn't ever capture the ILS. It won't find the ILS. That's most likely 99% of the time, it's because there is nothing in here. There is nothing in this ILS frequency box, which granted in real life is normally filled in automatically. However, it's not always done in the iniBuilds because sometimes when you have an add-on scenery, the developer of the add-on scenery will change the ILS information and delete the default nav data ILS information. And the iniBuilds aircraft, at the moment at least, will read off of that default data. I don't know what this is, but sorry, I don't like it. So because the aircraft reads off of the default nav data, if a third-party developer has put in a custom one over the top, the aircraft can't read it. So you just want to double check this. So yeah, I mean, it's a good thing to do anyway. You know, we should really be checking the ILS is correct anyway, right? You would do in like the 737 when you have to manually program it in. So yeah. Right. And we'll go auto rate low then. So we're literally just going to go direct onto the ILS today. We should get the glide slope 3,000 feet at Gamco. And the go-around altitude is 4,000 feet today. We're landing 08 right, so it's a nice quick taxi in. We'll aim to vacate Sierra 6 and just go straight in onto the ramp. So yeah, nice and easy. There we go. So Sierra 6, and then we'll just go straight in over here. I might go and taxi ourselves in this direction a little bit for the factor of we're going to be taxiing all the way back down here for the second flight. So we might go like Sierra 6, Tango, and then in on these stands. But yeah. So there we go. A330 driver reported it to their dev team. Oh, they've been aware of this since before MSFS 2024, because this isn't an MSFS 2024 thing. This has been a known thing for months and months and months. But yeah. Good! Good. Right. So, auto brake low. LS is armed. Approach information is in. We're just going to do a nice straight in ILS for 8 right into Leipzig, folks. Beautiful. The best cargo ramp in Europe. I love this airport. Yeah. Sorry, chat. There we go. Using any filters? No, for MSFS 2024, don't bother, mate. Don't need it, I don't think. Can't wait for chase plane so we get cinematic mode. We used chase plane yesterday on stream. It was very interesting. Not for MSFS, though. If you missed yesterday's stream, we did FSX missions. Chase plane works with FSX theme edition, so we were using cinematic mode doing missions in FSX yesterday, which was rather funny. But it worked quite nicely, actually. Worked quite nicely. This song and chase plane were made for each other, yeah. I want a Thomas Cook A330 livery, but there's still no paint for this. Is there not one on flightsim.to for Thomas Cook? Maybe one. I hope there's some updates coming to the default Airbus in future sim updates. What? The iniBuilds ones? No, they haven't. They've received updates. I don't know if it's currently in sim update 1 beta, the updates that's live at the moment. But there is stuff coming through already for them. I got grief for saying chase plane needed to come to MSFS. People saying MSFS system is great, we don't need it. I mean, there are some people who have been... You've got to remember that there have been people who have been using the MSFS default system mandatory for 4.5 years now, odd. Well, maybe not 4.5, but, 4.25 or so. So, that's fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with people who want to stay with the default system, because there have been people who have accustomed to it. And there's quite a lot of people who don't really know much about chase plane. I had some reserves about chase plane at first because I wasn't 100% sure how they were getting into the sim and doing their stuff, and, and what methods they were doing to do it. But as far as I've been made aware, there's no concerns about that. So I'm looking forward to it. Can't wait. I wanted an Asiana A330, but there isn't one up yet at all. Yeah, I don't know how easily they are to make. If you like the default system, then don't buy chase plane. Simple as that. Yeah. I think people who remembers what chase plane used to be, will be excited for it. I'm looking forward to it from the factor of if we can have the community section back again that they actually took away in P3D. Where we can share views, because at the moment, if I want to share my camera views, I've got to go and find a .config file, tell you where to install it, and then upload it on my Discord server. Whilst beforehand with chase plane, it was all just managed in the app. All you needed to do was to go and search for it, and you could download it. It was so easy. They did move away from it after a while, so I don't know whether they will be bringing it back. I really hope they do. Oh God, again, really? Do you use frame gen? Yes, mate, I do. So, that's one big thing for me. I remember when Kevin, before Edson and anybody even joined Parallel 42, when Kevin was one of the solo guys doing chase plane development back in P3D, he did a talk back at the Flight Sim show in RAF Cosford. And he wanted to, talk to the audience there about chase plane and what it is. And he was talking about the community feature. And he actually had to Photoshop the community section on the... That's top of descent, by the way. He had to Photoshop, I think he said, or mess with the data for the community section, because whenever he tried to take screenshots of the community section to show off the fact that different community members were uploading views, everything just came up with my results. Like there were, I think my PMDG 747 views had about 1,100 downloads just each on them, which for P3D days just on one app was huge. So if we get that feature back, that'll be freaking massive. So yeah. Oh, Chris, that's very kind of you. That's very kind of you. Thank you for the kind message, dude. I still love your old chase plane views you created back on the P3D. Yeah, that's it. It's crazy, isn't it? Crazy. Oh, is it what? Yeah. I knew it! Streamer friends! Hello, streamer friend! It's the one and only. Hello, Grizzlers! Good timing. We've just started Descent. Whilst listening to Duel of the Fates. It's almost like there's some sort of like foreboding message for my landings. Grizzlers, welcome. Thank you for the raid. Hello. Hope you had a lovely stream. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you. Welcome all. Yeah, we're doing, as you can see, some iniBuilds A330 passenger to freighter variant ops today with DHL. This is a real-world aircraft, real-world route. Yeah, we're flying from Amsterdam to Leipzig. We were on Vatsim, but we spent 20 minutes just trying to get push and start clearance because it was so blooming busy. So unfortunately, we've logged off from Vatsim just to ensure that we actually flew a plane today and didn't just sit on the apron. But welcome all. Hope you had a good stream, Grizzle. Thank you, mate. Hello, hello. How you doing, Steve? Good to see you. Can you even do that for FS24, getting the config file? Yes, you can. Yeah, you can. I've just not done it. Yeah, I've not uploaded any of my 24 views. But yes, you can do that. It is stored locally. Speedbird, hello. How you doing? Oh, somebody's made China Eastern A330 livery. Oh, freaking Toy Story. Oh, my gosh. That's so good. That is so good. Yeah, we're flying the iniBuilds A350 -20 today. Just slowly preparing ourselves. Ah, Maple, 62 months. Hello. The mask is there for a 5-year plus sub. 62. Thank you so much, dude. Hello. How are you? I hope one is well. Thank you, mate. IFR from Riyadh to Dubai. First ever VFR flight. Oh, really? I've never done VFR on Vatsim. I've got over 7,000 hours as a pilot on Vatsim. Never done VFR. Yeah. Am I going to log back onto Vatsim for the next flight? Probably, yeah. I guess so. I guess so. They took 4 months to... Oh, gosh. Worse, I kind of... Oh, that sucks, Speedbird. Oh, talking of Speedbird. VFR is great. I've just never done it. Yeah. Never done it. Off work this week, so spending a lot of time on the couch. That's the perfect way to spend the week, mate. Do BA still have this as their boarding music or not? Right, 2 seconds. Sorry, chat. Have you flown the Aerosoft CRJ? No. It's receiving a V2 update at some point, which I will be getting... I think I'll be getting a free copy of it. So I will at least give it a chance to try it out. I actually don't own the Aerosoft CRJ at the moment, which is probably like, what? Because I know some of you will have seen me flying it in the past. So I used to have MSFS 2020 on Microsoft Store, and then something corrupted somewhere, and it went the whole thing just didn't work. So I had to re-buy MSFS 2020 on Steam, and at the time, if you went from if you went from Microsoft Store to Steam, your purchases didn't go over, I don't think. Well, it didn't for me anyway. So I didn't get any... So, and I had the Aerosoft CRJ on Marketplace. So, but because I didn't really fly it and it was so buggy and everything, I was like, I'm not even going to bother rebuying it. However, Aerosoft, I think we're going to be getting this V2 version at some point. So when that comes around, I'll check it out and see if it's any better. Hopefully it's an improvement. Are there any in-game save softwares in case you have a CTD? That's a great question. So lots of people are like, oh, I wish Microsoft Flight Sim would implement autosaves. Technically, it already is. The problem with autosave systems is whether the aircraft has it. The thing with autosave is that you need to have an aircraft that has custom panel state capabilities. And really, the only ones that we've got that I'm aware of are the PMDG aircraft and like the Leonardo Mad Dog. So for example, I use a software called Volanta. And Volanta, if you have the premium version of Volanta, it's got an autosave software. So like every 10 minutes, it creates a save file in the sim. And you can load that save file in the sim. But it doesn't necessarily mean your aircraft will return. So if I had a touchwood, if I had a CTD now, let's hope I don't, I could use Volanta to like load back into this exact point. So I would load into the aircraft at this altitude, you know, in this position, but my flight plan wouldn't be set up or anything like that because I've not got the panel state saved custom. So when you're like flying the PMDG aircraft and stuff like that, when you have an auto save, it will also save a custom panel state for that aircraft. Oh my God. Sorry, Jet 2 fans. Are we skipping Jess Glynn? So, yeah. So when people are like, oh, I wish MSFS had autosave, it does. It's just actually, it's up to the developer of the aircraft to actually implement custom panel states. If you don't have custom panel states, then you're scuppered, really. You're scuppered. Jet2.com. Oh, it's gone. See you later. Bye, Jess Glynn. Can somebody give us a wave to Jess Glynn, please? Got no idea what this is either, to be honest with you. Sorry, chat. I've got a couple of messages just coming through. I don't mean to be rude on my phone. I never knew Volanta had an autosave feature. Yeah, I have to have Volanta Premium, but yeah, it does. I need to turn it off, really. I don't really use it. I would only really necessarily need it if I was going to do a long haul, I think. Right, anti-ice. Do I need a bit of anti-ice on? Or maybe not, actually. Not really going through this. Virgin has a Spotify playlist with their boarding music. Oh my God. Singapore Airlines as well. So it's saying we've got 56 miles to run through 13,000. So we've got buckets of room. Buckets of room. And he has a Spotify playlist for our trailers. Oh, is that what Jamie was playing on his stream the other day? I was watching Jamie's stream and I was like, shit, where have I heard this song before? And then I remembered it was one of the trailers. I think it was the 350, most recent 350 trailer. I want to try and get more variety of songs played on stream. Obviously, we have song requests and stuff as well. Right, we need to do predictions soon, don't we? What time are we landing? It says we're landing in 20 minutes. I don't quite agree with that. Oh, I've gone into alt start. Now, is that... Oh, I know why. It's because it says we're going to reach 4,000. Why are we going to reach 4,000 there? I mean, it makes sense with the current targeted plan, but... I don't know. You could start by unbanning the best-selling female artist. Nope. Never. There we go. It's because it's now it's slowing us down. Now we're all right. I think it should be okay. Right, let's get predictions set up. I'll do a 5-minute prediction for the landing rate. Osprey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you. Right, so 5-minute prediction then we'll do. Even if that's quite early before we land. So, prediction going in. Will Chewie land heavier than 250 feet per minute? Yes or no? Get your predictions in. Get them in. James is here on the YouTube. Hello. Oh, yeah, that's a point. This is only for Twitch. Unfortunately. Bit of YMCA. Yeah, should we see if there's a weather update? 090 degrees at 11 now. So 090 degrees at 11. I'm clearing myself down to 4. So QNH is 1023. We can set that in then. Good. So 1023's in. Lovely jubbly. We need to stream bunting. Stream bunting? I thought the party was yesterday. What? I'm confused. Song ruined by Trump. I don't know the reference and nor do I really care for it anyway. I'm still going to play the song. Right, so 1023 set. Once, twice, 3 times. Sorry, landing lights on. Good. Winds have swung a bit now from the south at 15 degrees, 15 knots even. There was a party bund. Oh, yeah. Oh, yesterday. Right. Yeah, but why do we need it back now? Appreciate the music, not the references. Yeah. Why do we need the bunting back? A classic... Oh, because of the YMCA. Okay, I see. I see. Right. Is there anything else we need to do before the approach? I don't think so. The weather is lovely. It's such a shame that we've had to pretty much be denied all the ATC that would have been on for the sake of just the delay on the ground at Amsterdam. But yeah, we'll go on Vatsim for the second flight. We'll go on Vatsim for the second flight. So the aircraft thinks we're going to be landing in 20 minutes from now, even though we've only got 30 miles to run. I certainly hope it's not going to take 20 minutes to do 30 miles. Oh, look at the views. Oh, nice. The wind farm as well. That looks cool. Beautiful. It's been snow for an hour and none of it is settled. I hate snow. I mean, I like the premise of snow, but as a BMW driver who lives on a hill, I hate snow. What are my settings for MSFS 2024? I've actually not publicised them on my website yet, my settings. I think I put them on my Discord server the other day when somebody asked for them. I don't really see what I've done that's out of the norm from what I've seen others do, though. But yeah, I get quite a lot of comments like, oh, your sim looks amazing. And I'm like, does it? Right, chat, as much as I love all the music, we've not got that far to go. So we will turn the music off there to prepare for the approach into Leipzig. Good evening, Spiky. Hello. Very well here. How are you, matey? Hope one is well. So Sanu, when we turn final, is actually going to be the good time to really start thinking about slowing down. We're so low on the approach, really. Is ascending into Milan as we speak. We were supposed to be departing out of Milan today, but unfortunately, the scenery's messed up for me in MSFS 2024. Like, there were loads of flat pancake aircraft textures on the apron, just at that one scenery. So I had to do a change of plan last minute to Amsterdam. Look at this. It's been ages since I've done an approach for 08 right as well, so this will be nice. Right, we're Airbus, so we don't need to arm the localizer before the glide slope here. We can arm both, so approach, dual autopilots, and we can activate the approach mode. Lock star. We'll keep ourselves at 4,000 then, because that's the go-around altitude. Speed will slowly start to drop back. There's the runway. Lovely weather. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at the wind farms. That looks so cool. And the coolest thing is that they're not all in sync with one another. I think in 2020 a lot of the wind farms were like exactly in sync. Right, out start. Flaps 1. Beautiful. I was on Vatsim last night and London was bonkers, ended up with multiple aircraft holding at different flight levels. Nice. I'll open up the speed window. We'll hold 200 knots. Well, there's the airport. Right, have we all got our predictions in? Hopefully so. I'm guessing the prediction is finished now. Ready for the landing. What did we all put? How many of you think I'm going to grease this one? I think I'm going to float it like crazy. That's my prediction. I reckon I'm going to float it like mad. Okay, glide slope's alive. Fisherman's friend has faith in me. Becca's now lost so many points that she refuses to partake. Whoops. Oh, hello there. Benny. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Hello there. Thank you, mate. 81 months. No. Oh, what? Oh. Okay. I wondered where we were going with that then. Right, there's glide slope intercept. We'll take flap 2. Yeah, I wondered what text-to-speech said then. I was concerned for a split second, knowing Benny's sense of humour. Thank you, Benny! Did we all enjoy Benny's captaining of the Simfest sim the other day? Right, glide slope. Go around altitude set. Spoilers are armed. Oh, I don't like the look of that speed tape. I really don't like the look of that speed tape. Let's drop the gear early to see if that helps prevent things from going wrong. Yeah, it's not a joystick visualizer anymore. It's a Logitech HD 290 or whatever it is camera. HD 920 or whatever the camera is. Ah, there we go. Speed trending back in the right direction. Thank you. Hello there. Thank you for the follow. Guila Medu, thank you. Right, we'll pause the alerts for landing. Drop the gear a bit earlier than I normally would just for the sake of getting that speed back. Flaps 3. It's a bit bumpy. Why is the DME thing 0.0? Not all ILSs have got a DME readout, right? If I'm not mistaken. Am I right in that? Right, approach mode is activated. Why are you offline? Because we spent 20 minutes trying to get push and start clearance at Amsterdam. And I actually wanted to fly the plane today and not sit on stand. You are, but this one should. Oh, right, interesting. For this one, you're supposed to tune the VOR. Ah, there you go. Andy's got it. Cool. Right. So, flat full. Landing no blue apart from the cabin, which is, well, check. There's nobody there, apart from some boxes. Right, here we go. Autopilot's out. 1,000 feet is checked. Stable. Clonk, clonk, clonk. So far, I've had to make virtually no input on the side stick at all. There you go. It's an ILS, not an ILS DME. Because I've not tuned... Well, I've got the LLDs tuned there, but... Ah, there we go, Max got it. So the ILS South does not have a DME. So there we go. I was correct for once.
500. 400.
Ugh.
300.
Beautiful. Nice and stable, this aircraft. Shame it's got me flying it, but...
200. Minimum.
Continue.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Spoilers. Reverse green. Decel. Well, I'd call that relatively textbook, but I don't know what the landing rate will be. $70 knots, manual brakes. Forward idle. Beautiful. There we go. Welcome down to Leipzig. We will be planning to log on for the second flight, so we've actually got some Vatsim ATC. And we will vacate here at Sierra. The only thing is, why do I feel like the VAP is so slow in the A330? It might be right. Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming that it's correct to be that slow. Hello, Jamie, by the way. How are you? Right, Sierra 5 we've got off. Nice. So we're just going to go straight through here, and we'll go in on 410 or something like that, I guess. 50-minute flight time. God, that's a long haul. There we go. South parking. Let's see if it will let us. DHL Airways. Ah, there they are. Very nice. Right. So, turn that off, turn that off. Good. Okay, so it's a pretty short taxi, so we'll get the APU started. Get rid of some of this stuff that I don't need any longer. I don't think I'm going to hit that pole. Maybe we shouldn't have gone on the blue line. No, it's fine. We're fine. We didn't hit the pole. We might hit the stairs, though. Right, taxi light off as we approach the stand. This isn't the default scenery for Leipzig, by the way. This is the digital design scenery. Which is very, very nice. The default one's nice as well, but I had the digital design payware and it rocks, so... A330 is usually parked at 476 or 587. Well, now they're parking at 410. According to me. Right, Will Smith. Thank you, Will Smith, has told me to... it's me, but without my first name. Told me to set the parking brakes. Hello? Oh, they are set. Right, parking brakes set. We'll just wait for the APU. And then we'll shut down engines. And then we'll log on to Vatsim pretty quickly, I would have thought. Cool, right. APU's available. So APU bleed. Engine shutdown. Nice! How'd you turn off the GSX text? It's just in the options. Well, we're a touch wonky, but, well, so am I guess. God, those fan blades stop quickly. Right, seatbelts, beacon. Ground. Toggle the GPU. Unfortunately, we've not got a proper GSX, like config working chat, so we're not going to do GSX deboarding or anything, but I'll open the doors up. Hi, Joe, 13 months. Thank you very much, mate. Hello, bud. Thank you very much indeed, my dude. Welcome back. 13. An unlucky number for some, but I'm sure not for you. Good evening. How are you, mate? Thank you very much. You join us just as we've parked up at Leipzig. Digital Design Leipzig scenery, which is built for MSFS 2020, but as you can see, it works nicely in 2024. We've just done our first flight in the A330-300 passenger to freighter, which is a default aircraft in MSFS 2024. We're doing some DHL postman ops today. We did do the first flight off of Vatsim, but I am now going to log on to Vatsim for the second. As long as nobody's nicked the call sign, we should be postman 55 Golf. And then hopefully we'll have a better time of departure out of Leipzig for the flight to Brussels, which is what we're going to do next, than we did out of Amsterdam. Again, the controller was not to blame at Amsterdam. It wasn't ATC's fault. There was just too much traffic without a delivery and loads of traffic that just didn't know how to read back. So, yeah. Right, okay, I'm going to get some music playing, and then we, most importantly, have got a prediction that we need to look at, don't we? So let's have a look at Volanta, and then we can get ourselves prepped for flight number 2. So straight out departure, and then a left-hand turn out of Amsterdam to the east, and a straight line all the way across, really. Nice straight-in approach for 08 right. In terms of the landing, well, I don't think you could get much more on the marks there. Right on the touchdown markers, right on the centre line, and the touchdown rate was a 188. Nice. We take that. 188. 1.05 G-force. There you go. A greaser. A greaser. And we were off at Sierra 5 as well. So, a bit of chewy butter on the runway there. And we need to go and do the prediction then, don't we? So, will Chewy... Oh! 88% of you thought I was going to grease it. You were right. So, I don't think you'll get many points. Will Chewy land heavier than 250 FPM? The answer is no. So, we will complete out that prediction. There you go. There you go. Lovely. That was a nice flight. 48 minutes flight time. Block time 59 minutes. Barring the 20 minutes just to get off the stand. But hey. Very nice. Right. Okay. So, let's go and get ourselves prepped for flight number 2. As we make our way to Brussels next. Oh, it's so laggy. Fine, it's okay. Right, I'll get all the overlays and everything changed. And then we'll do the flight plan. So, Leipzig to Brussels. As Postman 55 Golf. The 330 is a butter machine, yeah. Yeah, it felt nice to land that, did. I'll just put the flight number random. I don't know what it would actually be. So EDDP to... Yeah, I don't actually want to go back to there. That's fine. To EBBR. And it is 2000. So let's say like 20. Because we're only going to program the CDU. It's not going to take us long to turn around the aircraft. So 2020, Liège is our alternate. That looks good. Call sign is 55 Golf. And the real one went up to 38,000 by the looks of things. We'll see what it gives us. So 08 right for departure. And then what are they using at Brussels? Yeah, I know there's a GSX profile. We tried it and it faffed. Right, it looks like they're using 25 right, is it, for departure? What are they landing on, though? Because sometimes it cannot be 25 left. Brilliant. All the traffic that's on TCAS is... Oh, actually, if they come in, no. Oh, look at this. That's an A330 passenger to freighter. Air Belgium. Oh, that's nice. I've never seen that before. Off to Cincinnati. Right, well, we'll hope for 25 right, because then it's a very nice taxi. So I'm going to put 25 right in and hope that we get that. And then that routing. Is there any way we could get a little bit better routing? Is this? Thank you, sorry. I'm trying to find if we can get some better routing. I don't actually, to be honest with you, if there's others flying with us on Vatsim, I guess we should probably do the first route because everybody else will be, right? Everybody else will be doing the first route that SimBrief gives you. Cincinnati's a big cargo hub. Yeah, most certainly is. I'm just going to see what the flight time is with that route or whether I do want to do a different route. Is it 8 right or 8 left for departure? Well, I'm hoping for where we are is 8 right. Airtime 59 minutes. Okay, cool. That's fine. I swear to God, I've got no idea what half the music is that's requested by subs on this channel. How many times did you get to fly in a GA? What, in real life? Just the once. Alright, there we go. So we'll follow the flight plan on Vatsim. Sounds like me at Amsterdam logging offline to depart this song. What What is this music? What is it? Right, so Leipzig to Brussels, Liège is the alternate. Beautiful, good. Right, that is all set up. I'll just make sure the flight plan's filed on Vatsim. Which it is. Perfect. Looks like there's a couple of us heading to Leipzig, to Brussels even. Right, yeah, I'm going to turn off the music and we'll get going. No idea what this is, I don't know. Not a clue. Beautiful. Right, back into the aircraft we go, and I can now change that to green. Good. So we're not using GSX again, as we say, because we've not got a correct profile for the aircraft, but it's not the world. Let's download the new flight. There we go, 55 Golf, Leipzig to Brussels. Weather's still the same here. 1023 QNH. It says overcast at 4,800. And it also says overcast at 4,000. That does not look overcast. Interesting. Good way we can check whether we're on live weather. We are. Well, yeah, it's supposed to be overcast. That doesn't look very overcast. Don't know why. Whatever. QNH is still the same. So for this flight plan, can I scroll to the top? Here we go. So zero fuel weight is 164.8 now. 175 for the takeoff weight. 169.5 for the landing weight. Cruising at flight level 380. 1 hour's flight time. And so that's going to use 5.7. We're going to take 11 tons of fuel. Liège for the alternate. We're out departing 08 right on a Penem departure. And then it's a Batty arrival for 25 right, hopefully into Brussels. So if I go to payload, 1648 and 11 tons. I'll apply those. Go. Why does the aircraft in 24 keep running telling you your ATIS? Probably to do with your ATC settings, I would have thought. You might be tuned to an ATIS frequency and then have that voice setting on for it. Okay, so we can also go and load this aircraft with the flight plan. So we are BCS 55 Golf. And then the weights. Oh, we're going to have to wait, aren't we? For that stuff to come through. Whilst we do that, let's see. CPDLC we can do. So let's disconnect there and let's try and connect ATC, request clearance, departure clearance, EDDP, 55 Golf to Leipzig, and we are on stand, what stand were we on? 410, right? I'm pretty sure. Did I say 410? Yeah, 410. So stand 410, and the ATIS information here at Leipzig is information tango. Whoops. So we'll go and send that across. Yeah, information tango QNH 1023. Perfect. Runway in use 8 left, 8 right. Live weather's been a bit funky. I was flying into ALGA in relatively clear conditions, overcast. Oh, really? Yeah. Not often I've not had it line up like this. Right, we'll see if they get the CPDLC clearance available for us then. Whilst we wait for that, we could go and put the flight plan. Actually, no, I was going to say, we need it back first. Right, so cleared off 8 right, perfect. Penem 1 Echo departure, Squawk 1000. And then next frequency is 121805, which is ground. request startup. Cool. So, Pen M1 Echo, Squawk 1000. And we've accepted that. If you've not seen that software before, by the way, chat, it's a free piece of software called Easy CPDLC. And essentially, if you want to use like Hoppy's, ACARS, CPDLC on the Vatsim network, but your aircraft doesn't have it integrated, you can just use this software. So it's very nice. So yeah, it is another software to run, but it's completely free, and it means you can still do your CPDLC clearances or, CPDLC in cruise or whatever, even if your aircraft hasn't got it. And there we go. CDA received, clearance confirmed. It's very good. Right. I won't... Well, I don't know if I should put an arrival in, really. I guess I'll put an ILS 25 right in for the moment and hope. And then I think it's via flow, isn't it? Yeah, Flora. We'll hope that that's the arrival. Get rid of the disco. Penem. It's a very interesting arrival with that like 90-degree turn. Perfect, good. Ah! That's not what I wanted to click. Oh god, what have I done? Interesting. Surely recycling the flight director should get rid of that. I've got vertical speed there. I don't want that. It might be because we've not filled in everything yet. Let's have a look. Right, so 194. Oh, it's not loaded in yet. So we've got 164.8 is what it should be. I'll just prep that. Oh, did it work, Roberticus? Nice. Oh, that's good. And then it's going to be 11 tons of fuel as well, but I need the zero fuel weight CG, don't I? So we'll just wait for that, which is showing as 26.7. So 26.7. Block fuel is 11.0. Good. So what's the initial climb on this SID then? Flight level 70. Is my aircraft messed up? It won't. Ah, there we go. Now it's fixed. Cool. Good. So we just then need to get the speeds in and do the wind request as well. Good. Right, takeoff speeds. Takeoff. So 08 right today. Sync the new weather in. It's dry here. Air conditioning off, anti-ice. Sorry, air conditioning on, anti-ice off, force toga off. Calculate. So flaps 1 with a flex of 58, 155, 160, 161 today. 4.3 up. We're gonna have to make sure that trim is actually set this time because it was faffing earlier. So 155, 160, 161, flap 1, 58, up 4.3. That is all correct. It's good. And then we've got dash dot, altitude dot. So we're cleared straight through a flight level today. So we can also set standard through 1,000. Transition altitude is 5,000 feet here. So Pen M1 Echo straight out to Delta Papa 530. Left turn to the north. Left turn to join in at 550. And then Pen M. We have got oh, that's on the 1 Quebec speed, but that's so we don't. Right, chat, we're ready to go. I know I'm setting things up super quick today, but, well, yeah, we're rocking and rolling. We'll get the APU started again, and then we're pretty much set to go. So we need to speak to ground on 121805 first, which is that frequency. Then 121105 is our next frequency. Oh, is that you over there, Roberticus? Oh, hello. There's a 747 over there. This scenery is so nice, though. Digital design. Oh, there's a Condor over there. I don't think I've ever done a passenger flight out of here. I've only ever done cargo. Oh, that shears it back nice. Did you smooth the scenery? Yeah, I just did I did MSFS add-on linker into my community folder. APU's available. So, nah, I'm not gonna bother with de-icing if the weather's like this. So, beacon on, Squawk 1000 is on. And we'll get GSX ready for the push. Does add-on linker work with liveries as well? No. Well, it will work if the aircraft... not really, no. I mean, I use add-on linker for, like, specific 2024 liveries. But I don't think... Well, I mean, I don't know. You'd have to try it. You'd have to try it. But you know, like, this is a specific 2024 livery. So I've got MSFS add-on linker 2024, and that, you know, and then I have a folder where I put it in and react it through there. But I don't know if you can use like 2020 liveries in 2024 aircraft via add-on linker. You'd have to try it. I honestly don't know. I do not know.
FedEx 173, contact tower on 125, decimal 955.
Oh, that's a nice sound with some ATC.
frequency 4.
It was good to get a solid 60 FPS, absolutely, mate.
125, decimal 955.
125, 955.
Oh, will that be our frequency? I wonder. Right, nose left, tail right. Leipzig ground, good evening. Postman 55 Golf with PDC stand 410. Request pushback. You don't need a request startup, I think they gave it.
Pushback approved, facing north.
Pushback approved, facing north. Postman 55 Golf. Okay! Here we go then. No messing around. If it works with liveries, that's what I wanted to know. Yeah, I don't know. I think you still I still think you need to make sure you've got a 2024 compatible livery. That's the most important thing.
Pushback approved, facing north.
Push approved, face north, Vatsim 121.
On ground, World Express 4 Whiskey Alpha, stand 407, requesting push and start, please.
You're going to struggle, mate, because I'm just pushing.
World Express 4 Whiskey Alpha, pushback approved, facing north, orange line. Roger, pushback approved, facing north and orange line for World Express 4 Whiskey Alpha.
Oh. Might be alright if we push back onto the blue.
Condor 3 Mike, stand 130, ready, push start.
Everybody's getting push and start. We're all going to go at the same time. Nice.
Pushback improved, facing northwest.
Just want to make sure it worked with liveries and generals.
Control 3
Okay.
Mike.
Yeah, well, yeah, this livery is via add-on linker. Yeah. The best way to then find it in the sim is to just search for the reg of the livery. Right, good start on number 2, starting number 1. Parking brake set. I'm still not sold on the passenger to freighter for the 330. It's cool, but I still feel like I'm not flying something that's realistic. Didn't he request push and start? He's not gone anywhere. Right, avail on number 1. 2 good engine starts. Now, I'm deliberately going to keep the flight control page up because this thing likes to change the trim. So it's 4.3 up at the moment, which is where it's supposed to be. But, I mean, when we were taking off out of Amsterdam, it ended up at 1.6, even though we didn't touch anything. Okay, flat 1. That's all on. There's the ground signal. Postman 55 Golf request taxi. They do, Frankie.
62 holding point Sierra 1 via Zulu 1 Blue Victor and Tango.
Taxi via Zulu 1 Bravo Victor and Tango for Sierra 1 holding point 08 right. Postman 55 Golf. Did I get that right?
Postman 55 Golf, negative, taxi via Victor and Tango.
Apologies, Victor and Tango for Postman 55 Golf.
Correct.
So, does that mean
Postman 121
first?
Postman 121, taxi to holding point Sierra 1 via Victor and Tango.
So Zulu 1 Blue, Victor and Tango. So do we make the first left onto Victor to then join Tango at the end here? I'm guessing so. Yeah, Amazon, like Prime, have A330s, but they're operated by Hawaiian. Which is interesting. I don't know how we've discovered that Air Belgium even have them today. Right, well I'm hoping I get this correct. So we need to take the first left here. Whoops, a bit early. And then down to the end and then join Tango down there. I'm hoping that's right. If we get shouted at, then yeah. Beautiful.
Couple 3 Mike, ready, taxi.
Couple 3 Mike, taxi to holding point Alpha.
And we should see a little beauty over on the aprons down here, if you folks remember the digital design scenery. We should see Mac as well. Where's the nose gear bulge? It doesn't exist because this is a 330 300 passenger to freighter. So it's correctly modelled that it's not modelled in this aircraft. Oh. Yeah, hardly a little beauty, true. Yeah, quite a lot of people have asked about the nose bulge today. Hey, Rinky Winky, nice! What a name. Okay, so we're now on Tango. And then Sierra 1's all the way down at the end, as we expected. So much yellow DHL. Oh, blooming heck, hello. How to get the airport taxiway maps? That's with an add-on called Navigraph. However, if you use Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 and use the EFB, you can get your own charts.
Boston 55 Golf,
Yeah, look at that.
121 decimal 105, have a good flight and tschüss.
Switching to tower 121 105, postman 105, choose.
Grand
Antonov 225 even, sorry. Oh, hello, postman 55 Golf on Tango for Sierra 1 holding point 08 right, we'll be ready on reaching.
Postman 55 Golf, Leipzig Tower, good evening, wind 080 degrees, 10 knots, runway 08 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 08 right, cleared for takeoff. Postman 55 Golf. Okay, I will pause the alerts with one hand whilst making the turn onto the runway with the other. There we go. And we're clear for takeoff. How do you get the Lido charts on the EFB? Click on the airport and click the charts. It's all default. I'll show you it again in a moment. Let me get airborne and out of here and then I'll show you the charts. Right, okay, so lights on. The pitch trim is correctly set, so let's hope it bloody well stays there.
Good evening, Postman 121 in sequence at
There we go.
Postman 121,
That is the one that's destroyed in Kiev, yes. But it still lives on in the sim.
Behind the company, A330 will line up on runway 08 right behind Postman 121.
Cool, right, here we go. Are we ready? Right, starting the chrono. There's the 747 taxiing. Here we go.
Alpha 1 to 08 left. Got 3 Mike, left the tower, hello, line up, runway 08 left.
Stable.
Runway 08 left, control 3 Mike.
Manflex 58, SRS runway, order thrust to blue.
Got 3 Mike, are you ready for immediate?
100 knots.
Ready whenever, control 3 Mike. Door 3 Mike, keep it rolling, wind 0801, so runway 08 left, cleared for takeoff. Cleared takeoff 08 left, control 3 Mike.
D1. Right. Oh my god, that's sensitive. Positive climb, gear up. Nav. Off we go. Very quick visit to Leipzig, one of my favourites. And nice that we can fly here in the A330 now. Right, autopilot in. We should see Mac on the roll down there.
contact, stand by for handoff due to parallel departure and focus.
Roger. First climb, climb.
Tschüss.
Flaps 0. Might have to do some A330 DHL flights tomorrow? Yes, do it. Get involved.
Leipzig Tower, very good evening to Chisworld Express for Whiskey Alpha and Tango with you.
What is possible this guy? That's how I know.
Okay, there we go. Right.
121, wind 080 degrees, 10 knots, runway 083 set for takeoff.
First cycle for me 08, Postman 121.
It was always
Condor 3 Mike.
stable for me, Ewan, but it's Sim Update 1 beta's helping a great amount with certain things.
133.565, Condor 3 Max, see you next time.
Postal 55 Golf, contact mention radar 12, correction 133.565, have a nice flight, enjoy, bye bye.
1335 for Postman 55 Golf. Thanks very much, Deuce.
Postal 55 Golf, negative 133.565.
Ah, apologies, 133565. Thanks, we'll make sure that's correct. 55 Golf. Okay, right, 133565.
Flight level 120.
120, Condor 3 Max.
Speed out star. Shoot, what was the centre called again? I've forgotten. 3565. Munchen, good evening. Postman 55 Golf, climbing flight level 70, Pen M Monaco.
Postman 55 Golf, München, hello, identified. Climb to flight level 120.
Climb flight level 120, Postman 55 Golf. Thrust climb, open climb.
Condor 3 Mike, proceed direct up Army, climb to flight level 300.
Direct about me and flight level 300, Condor 3 Max.
Cool, so Mac is getting a monstrous direct. I'm hoping we can get one as well.
Establish a runway inside, let's switch them.
Can we see the airport? Oh, there it is.
05, bye-bye.
Beautiful, lovely views of the airport.
Bye-bye.
And there we go.
Leipzig 89 Fox, contact München, 129er decimal 1.
Oh, it's nice to be back on Vatsim again with some ATC. I missed it on that first flight in the end.
Easy 458, München, 129er decimal 1, bye-bye.
Lovely stuff.
129er decimal 1 for Easy 458, thank you, bye bye.
Is there a decent A330 for 2020?
225, contact
Unfortunately not, mate. Unfortunately not.
785.
Best one to get is in 2024.
785, taktischen Ansatz für 235.
Bang and good evening, Postman 121.
Just a casual 182 mile direct whilst at 4k feet. Nice.
Postman 121, München, allowed NC5, climb to flight level 120. Climb flight level 120, Postman 121.
So where were you cleared to? Arami. Nice. Beautiful stuff. Gorgeous! I love it here so much. I want to do some Aerologic 777 flights into here again soon. Oh really, Matt? Ah, that's a shame. You can use the rolling cash. Speed out star.
2350 then, if possible.
Doing the flight at night. Oh yeah, I should do some more night flying.
340 or 360.
We'll take 340 then.
Roger, then climb to flight level 340.
Climb 340, working spot.
Right, alt. I don't need the flight control page up now because it didn't change the trim. Hey, Petro, is that a name change? Petro de Palomo, that has got to be a name change. I don't think I've ever read that name out before, and that is a 23-month sub. Or am I dreaming things?
Climb to flight level 280, proceed direct up Army.
Direct up Army, climb flight level 280 for Postman 55 Golf. First climb, open climb, direct up Army. So there's the left turn. And then we're cleared up to 280. You haven't been here since 2018. Goodness gracious.
Good evening.
Well, thank you so much for returning the subscription. I was going to say, I thought that was my old age catching up with me. If I'd missed out a name and didn't recognise it with a sub for that long. Thank you so much. Welcome back to the crew. Hope you've been keeping well. You join us just climbing out of Leipzig in our DHL Airbus A330 freighter, which is an accurate aircraft, believe it or not, doing this route. It was 2022. Oh, really? Oh, have you looked? Have you looked? Right, well, yeah, that is a lovely 180 or so nautical mile direct. And takes us completely off from the SID, so we don't have to do any of this. Just direct to Barmy.
Continue climb flight level 300.
Climb flight level 300, postman 55 Golf. 300 set!
Postman 121, proceed direct Barmy, climb to flight level 300.
Gorgeous. Well, so with that in mind then, our ETA... Well, I don't know if I trust the ETA in this thing, because it gave me some funky ETAs earlier. But I reckon that is about right. So about 21:20 then, so about 50 minutes from now. That sounds about right, actually. God, could you imagine how late we'd be landing if we were flying, if we still got stuck at Amsterdam? I think we'd probably be landing near 10 PM, if even that. Cool. Right, lovely. Off we go. I am going to put some music on. Oh God, really? What are these song requests? Really? Can we? All right. Yes. Let's put some actual music on. Yeah, that is a crazy direct.
Wing 7942, when ready, descend to reach level 270 at Armut.
I feel like the song requests are just troll requests.
Descend 270.
Confirm to reach level at Armut.
Stable Armut 7942.
Radar Servus, Lufthansa 442 climbing flight level 300.
I feel like half of them are just troll requests. Anyway, right. We are on our way. There's no ATC on at Brussels, unfortunately. There's ATC pretty much everywhere else in Europe. Look at how busy Europe is with ATC. And unfortunately, Brussels is in the middle with nothing. But it means that we can put ourselves on 25 right if there isn't any.
München, guten Abend, Lufthansa 6 Mike Golf, flight level 240, inbound Marem.
Beautiful.
6 Mike Golf, München, hello, identified, climb to flight level 280.
Climb to flight level 280, Lufthansa 6 Mike Golf.
Red Express for Whiskey Alpha, climb to flight level 300 and proceed direct Abami. Direct Abami and climb level 300.
So what should we be going
for Whiskey Alpha?
To Uveti?
Turkish 211, proceed direct Lando.
Papadum Bridge.
Direct Lando, Turkish 211.
Is it the flow one, Julia?
42, descend to question.
Flow 1 Romeo is what I've got.
Doing 7942, proceed Clandu and...
Flow 1 Romeo, there we go, Uveti.
Confirm descent to level 270.
So it's the Batty 6 Alpha, so Batty direct to Flora above flight level 70. Then... That says about flight level 60, interesting. And then Zagreb above 4, Igbo, max 220 above 3,000, then Uveti 200 above 2,000, and then, yeah.
Negative.
And there we are, and then 2,000 for the intercept.
1,000 feet per minute.
Film 7942.
You should take a look at Vatsim radar. Chewy makes Vatsim look ancient. Yeah, the problem is that I don't know how we... I mean, maybe I should use the Vatsim radar app, because there is an app now, isn't there? I've got Vatsim radar up as a website. I don't know why I didn't just bring that up instead of, well, I dragged across Vatsim. I guess it's force of habit. But yes, I do use Vatsim Radar. I have the website open all the time.
340, we would be interested in higher.
Roger, I call you shortly for now, 340.
340.
So there's us.
Contact Maastricht.
Right, Mac, if there's no ATC, I'm guessing you're going to go 25 left and I'll go 25 right, yeah? Wish we had Flow Pro. I know. Do you still fly X-Plane? No, not flown X-Plane for years now, mate. I'm on FS... 134710, just to confirm, for 55 Golf?
Correct.
Thanks, juice. 134710 for Maastricht.
Is that for Postman 121, confirm? Confirm 134, correction 134710.
Maastricht, good evening. Postman 55 Golf direct Abami through flight level 270 for flight level 300.
Postman 55 Golf, Maastricht, good evening, identified. Continue climb, flight level 340.
Continue climb flight level 340. Postman 55 Golf, good evening. Lovely! Good! Brilliant ATC! Love it! Sounds good, cool. Anti-faff, mate.
Postman 121, Maastricht,
Anti-faff.
climb, flight level 340.
Love it! We got a little group of us on our way. Nice short flights to keep us busy today, chat. But, I mean, we'll still be streaming for almost 4 hours by the time we finish up.
Bombi, Red Nose 3578.
Okay, that's our close to 276 for level 360.
0276, Maastricht identified. Reduce further towards minimum clean. Expect holding at Hamburg.
Andy, thanks for the subscription. A new member on YouTube. Andy, that's really kind of you. Thank you so much, mate. That's very, very, very kind indeed. I'm sorry that I've not got any crazy fancy alerts on YouTube. But I will put the mask on for you all the same because it is exactly equivalent to a sub on Twitch. So thank you very much indeed for the membership, mate. That's really kind of you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, Andy.
To confirm, requested level was 330 or 350?
Beautiful, chat. We're safely on our way. What's the platform out for 25 right before you intercept the glide? 2000. But in our books, Mac, that's maintain visual separation, right? Did you land under 250? We did. We greased it. It was a 188 landing rate, and it was smack bang on the centre line, right on the touchdown markers. So I was very happy with it, actually. Very happy with the first landing. It's going to be difficult to get as good a landing for the second one, chat. But you'll have to remind me we should get predictions going for the second one when we're in descent. As always, chat, no stream tomorrow. Wednesday is my day off, so no stream tomorrow, but we'll be back Thursday. Oh! Goodness gracious, Roberticus. Dude, you've gone absolutely wild recently. Holy moly. Mate, thank you for 5 gifted. It's going to the Blitz, to Max, our Captain Whip TV, Old Bike Guy, and Yannick. You absolute beauty. Chat, can we get some love, please, for Roberticus? Put some chewy loves, chewy sub-bombs for the legend that is Roberticus, who has gone very crazy over the last, well, just over 24 hours with the support on the channel with gifted subs. Mate, thank you again. I sound like a broken record. I appreciate that a lot, mate. Thank you. What a legend. Dude, I appreciate you a lot. Thank you, Roberts, because hopefully some of those 5 are here to say thanks for the sub. I hope yesterday when there was such a crazy flurry of gifted subs, there were people here giving thanks for them. I saw a couple, so I think there was. Climb flight level 380, Postman 55 Golf. Lovely, that's final cruise for us then. We've actually not got that long again, so I'm going to just get prepped for the arrival, chat, nice and early. So the winds at Brussels. The wind's 190 degrees, 10 knots. Let's just double check to make sure they are still using 25s. A red triangle on tail. Oh, do you reckon, Gary? Yeah, okay, looks like, yeah, 25. That's interesting. Why is that showing as BA387 instead of BAW387?
Direct Nero, Condor 3 Mike.
Interesting. Yeah, so 25 right is fine for us being cargo. Right, so 190 degrees 10 knots. Temperature 3, QNH 1018. So a bit of a crosswind again.
F457 Whiskey
Whoops.
Sierra. On request of Rhine Radar, maintain Mach decimal 8 or greater.
So 190 degrees 10, temperature 3, QNH 1018. It's all correct, isn't it? Yep, good. And then we're going to aim for 25 right today, which the minima is 302.
250,
So bar minima 302, LS, auto brake low again, and what was I going to look at? ILS, so it's EBBR for the identifier. EBBR.
On conversion speed 300 or more.
So 1089,244. 1089,244, that's correct. Good.
290 knots or less.
Perfect.
290 knots or less.
Right, there we go.
Report speed to Bremen 13645, jump.
Reporting speed to Bremen 13645.
I don't think I've hit any waypoints on this flight plan yet. That's hilarious.
Speed to Bremen 13645.
Love it. German efficiency.
3645 November Chile Hotel.
I can go parallel to you if you want for spacing purposes. You should be fine. If you're behind us, aren't you, Roberticus? You should be fine, I would have thought. Yeah, you should be fine. It's just me and Mac are basically parallel to each other. And Mac's passenger. So if Mac goes 25 left and then into the passenger apron, then 25 right for us and just a right turn into the cargo apron means that we should be alright in that regard. Looking at Navicar charts for LEMD and it says refer to minimums as the MDA. It'll be down at the bottom. So when it says refer to minimums, if it doesn't have it listed at the top, have a look at the bottom. And usually the minima will like change depending on various factors. So it might change on the approach. So like ILS, it's 302. But if it was a localizer approach without the glide slope, it would be 490. Or the type of aircraft, you might have different minima. So yeah, it would just be to look further down in the charts and you'll find it. I'm really not feeling the music on Spotify that tonight. I need to find some new playlists, don't I? Need to find some new playlists. Oh.
Austin 2325, descent flight level 250.
I'm actually so excited to get back into flight sim. Last time I flew was in P3DV4. Goodness gracious. Yeah, things have changed a lot since then. Things have changed a heck of a lot since those days.
125855.
125855, Fox 4, thank
A
you.
heck of a lot.
Red Nose 3578, climb flight level 370.
Beautiful.
Red Nose 3578, climb flight level 370.
Good. So we're not going to be at cruise for more than about 70 miles. So I'm glad we didn't do any sort of thingy-majiggy B-rate climb. We're reinstalling Sim 4. Oh gosh. As long as it's not going to get you struggling for motivation to pack because you're too busy playing that.
12876, PT, Austin 235.
Get data Flutter 276, descent flight level 250.
276,
Red Nose 3578.
I've never played The Sims.
3578, climb flight level 370.
You can pack on The Sims. Ah, yeah.
Condor 3 Mike, maintain Mach 8 or greater.
Mach decimal 8 or greater, Condor 3 Mike.
Postman 121, climb flight level 360.
Climb flight level 360.
This aircraft looks beautiful.
Express 4 Whiskey Alpha, climb to flight level 380, final level.
Climbing to 380 final level, World Express 4 Whiskey Alpha.
Make you in Sims and then delete the pool ladder. What, you want to kill me in the Sims? Would it surprise you to know that you wouldn't be the first girlfriend of mine who'd done that? I think somebody's trying to say something, aren't they? I think the fact that I've now had multiple girlfriends who have done that or will or are threatening to do it is quite worrying. Is there still the issue that the sim crashes with the A330 when closing the sim? No, not if you're in Sim Update 1 beta. It's fixed in Sim Update 1, mate. So yeah, if you're on the Sim Update 1 beta, that's fixed. It's to do with the network API not releasing the Vatsim module. Yep, there you go. Developer talk right there. Destination, estimated fuel on board below. Yeah, whatever, it's fine.
With the speed, Condor 3 Mike.
Oh, I know why. It'll be... Oh, shoot, where is it? Fuel pred. Minimum on... Minimum destination fuel on board. Sorry. 13565, apologies. 55 Golf, good evening. 13565.
Maastricht, good evening. First one.
More descent.
Wing 3 Victor Romeo, you are cleared for the approach. Descent according to the profile.
Well, former girlfriends, Becca. I'm going to do it out of spite now and then start dating the bloke next door. Brilliant, great. Great. Fine, cool. Chat, can you tell that I'm... Is it bad that I'm so blasé about these things? Would most guys have a horrible reaction to that? Langen, good evening. Postman 55 Golf Direct Abami, flight level 380.
Postman 55 Golf, Langen Radar identified, good evening.
Cool. Yeah, I'm just... yeah, whatever. I don't get a say in these things. I'm outnumbered constantly, so I just have to admit defeat.
Postman 55 Golf, when ready, descend to flight level 250 to reach at Abami.
Sorry, flight level 250 level at Abami for Postman 55 Golf.
Radar, good day. Speedbird 97 Delta Victor, climbing to flight level.
Right, well that's put us at top of descent any moment then.
Speedbird 97 Delta Victor identified, good evening. Climb to flight level 300, direct upnet.
Did he give us the descent?
Climb to flight level 300, direct upnet.
He did give us clearance to descent, didn't he? Yeah, when ready, cool. Hey, Brighton man with a tier 1 sub. Thank you very much. Thank you. Dude, what a legend. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. A very warm welcome. Hope you are doing well, my dude. You join us literally just about to hit top of descent as we fly to Brussels from Leipzig. We're in the A330 passenger to freighter today. Mate, thank you so much. Welcome.
Good evening, Postman 121, flight level 360, inbound to Barmy.
Postman 121, Langen Radar identified, hello, descend to flight level 320, 1,500 feet per minute or greater until reaching flight level 320.
Sorry, I'm stupid, could you repeat that real quick, sorry?
Postman 121, descend to flight level 320, 1,500 feet per minute or greater until reaching flight level 320.
50 to 1,500 feet per minute or more until reaching flight level 320, Postman 121. Langen Radar, very good evening to you. This is World Express.
Cool. Muscot's here on the YouTube. Hey, Muscot, how you doing? Hope you're well. About time I subbed. Well, that's really kind of you, mate. That really means a lot. Very, very, very much so. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you. That shows that I'm hopefully still doing something right after over 9 blooming years now. Descend.
Level
That wasn't for me.
300 knots or greater on conversion, Condor 3 Mike.
Cool. What is this music? I tried different playlists and this is just awful. Yeah. After 9 years, it shows that I'm hopefully still doing something right if we've got new people joining the community and joining the subbers after 9 years. So thank you, mate. Thinking of getting MSFS 2024 soon, but is there a way to move or rename the 2020 install folder without... Wait, why would you need to move anything about 2020? They're separate sims, mate. You can have both. They work independently of each other, Connor. However, if you, for whatever reason, are looking to move your 2020 folder, you will absolutely destroy things if you just try and copy and paste folders from one place to another without reinstalling it. So if
on conversion, maintain 300 knots exactly.
On conversion, speed 300 knots exactly, Postman 55 Golf.
Flag and radar, hello Shamrock 35 Tango with the flight level 410 CPDLC.
Shamrock 35 Tango, good evening, identified.
Really? Not allowed? Why will it not allow me to change that? Hey, Ben, 46 months. Mate, thank you. What am I doing wrong? 2 seconds, Ben. I'll be with you in just a moment.
Condor 3 Mike,
Okay,
descend
alright,
at
well,
2,000 feet
we're
per
almost
minute
there.
or greater until
Ben,
reaching
thank you
flight
very
level
much.
250.
46 months. 2 months away from the 4 years.
250, Condor 3 Mike.
Postman 55 Golf, contact Langenräder, bound to 8.55.
I love it. I love the honesty. I love the honesty. Too lazy to get out of bed, but you can do it on the mobile app. That's brilliant. Mate, thank you.
Postman 55 Golf, contact Langen, bound to 8.555.
128555, Postman 55 Golf, thanks. I'm just going to have to go and open the speed.
Langenräder, bound to 8.555.
I love all this ATC that we've got.
Condor 3 Mike.
Hang on, good evening, Postman 55 Golf, Director Army for flight level 250, speed 300 knots.
Postman 55 Golf, Langen, hello, identified.
What are you doing with the speed?
Langen, hello, Condor 3 Mike, sending flight level 250 inbound.
Come on, slow down, please.
Condor 3 Mike, Langenräder, hello, identified. Descent flight level 220. 220, Condor 3 Mike.
Somebody said ground is online, yeah. Unfortunately, they can't do a whole lot with the vectors.
Turkish 1566, Roger, contact Langenräder 125.
I think I'll keep the 2020 folder as MSFS then. Yeah, so Connor, it'll just be a separate folder. So like my for my MSFS 2020, I have the install folder.
Descent flight level 230.
Descent flight level 230, Postman 55 Golf. I just have my install folder where I always had it. And then 2024, it's just in a separate folder. It's on the same hard drive, it's just in a separate folder. And all this stuff and everything that's there.
Langen, just for information, we have planned with the postman to our right about our destination. We're going to split separate runways, so don't worry about spacing too much. Roger.
Trying to make their jobs easier. Good call, Mac, actually, on letting them know that. Is this plane the standard included one? It most certainly is, yeah. So this is the Airbus A330, which, as you say, is included standard. So that means absolutely everybody who owns a copy of MSFS 2024 will have this aircraft. So that includes the A330 200 and 300 variants, as well as the passenger to freighter variant, which is what we're flying now. And then it comes with 2 engines, the General Electric and the Rolls-Royce engines as well. CPDLC message from Benelux. Expect 25 left or 25 right. Assigned gate 968. Nice. So we've been assigned a gate of 968. Can I even see that? Ah, up here, 968. Nice. Cool, so 2,000 feet for the glide slope. The go around is 3,000 today with a right turn.
365, Condor 3 Mike.
And then we're going to 25 right and aim to vacate Alpha 6 and then straight in on the apron. So a very short taxi again for this one. So yeah, the only thing that's not default is the livery. Yeah, the only thing that isn't default is the livery. I downloaded this from flightsim.to. Mazza, hello, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for last night. Hey, I'm really glad you folks enjoyed last night. I was honestly so worried that nobody was going to watch the stream yesterday. I was honestly like, oh my god, literally like...
55 Golf, descend flight level 220.
Descend flight level 220, postman 55 Golf. I was really worried that like nobody was going to watch and it was going to be like FSX missions to 50 people or something. Which, don't get me wrong, you know, I'd still appreciate 50 people watching little old me stream, but... the fact that we had like so many people tuning in and reminiscing and having a laugh and just enjoying something a bit different for a special occasion as well, it was awesome. Does this plane have CPDLC? It doesn't. So I use a software called Easy CPDLC. So yeah. So if you're flying in an aircraft that doesn't have Hoppy's integration, then there's a free software called Easy CPDLC. And then you can just open this software and use it and have Hoppy's ACARS it through this. So, yeah. Beautiful.
Passing 170 down level 100 inbound course to Delta Lima 407, information echo. Wing 7 Golf Romeo, Langen Radar, hello, identified, expect LS 23, information echo.
Another direct for me. That's so funny, Mac.
55 Golf, contact Langen Radar 127.365.
127.365, postman 55 Golf, good evening. God, so many ATC changes. Love it. 127.365.
Good evening, post.
Langen, good evening, postman 55 Golf, leveling out, flight level 220, inbound Nerel.
Postman 55 Golf, Langen Radar, hello, identified.
Oh. What the fuck is this music? Right, I'm getting rid of this. I'm sick of it. I am sick of that. I'm trying to have some variety with the music that I'm playing, and then we get... Yes, anyway. Blame me for the bad songs. It's the playlist that I chose.
160, Condor 3 Mike.
Awful. Awful. Get something with some guitars in it. There we go. This is a bit better.
Condor 3 Alpha, confirm direct roll list. Up, Echo, direct roll list, 3 Alpha 3.
I can't wait for the A350! Cannot wait for it. We need to literally fly a different variant of airframe. I mean, we do that pretty much anyway, but we pretty much need to just fly a different variant of aircraft every single day now to get as much variety as possible. Because when the A350 launches, oh my god, as I told you, chat, you better brace yourselves. I will not be flying anything else on stream for like a month. I swear to you. I swear to you. You folks know that it has been like, if like anybody said to like, oh Chewy, you know, what's if you could ask for one aircraft in the sim, what would it be? And I've always said I wanted a decent A350.
300 or greater.
So yeah, we should fly loads of Boeing, really, shouldn't we? 300 knots as given by last controller for 55 Golf.
Roger, thanks.
Cool. Vatsim will be full of A350s. It's going to be mental. It's going to be absolutely mental on Vatsim. It really is.
Condor 31 Alpha, contact Langen 133.
It's going to be ridiculous. Yeah, we need the 744 by PMDG. Yeah, that would be a good one when that comes out. Don't know how long it's going to take them though.
Good evening.
We're going to have to work out what we're going to do about A350 streams and stuff. You know, and plans with those things. I'm sure we'll work out some good plans.
Beval 311 lang radar, hello, identified. Information Golf, would you like runway 13 left or 24 for arrival?
Information Golf for 13 left, please.
Beval 311, roger. Expect ILS, vector for
Is
ILS,
this
runway
Bring Me the
13 left,
Horizon
heading
singing
295.
Wonderwall? Oh my god.
Let's heading to 905.
I don't know what's going on now.
Postman 55 Golf, descent flight level 170.
Descent flight level 170, Postman 55 Golf. Thrust idle open descent. Interesting. Don't think I'd ever... If I heard this instrumental, I don't think I'd ever think this was Wonderwall. What is this? Yeah, their creative genius left the band. He didn't leave the band, he got kicked out. And this is what they've gone back to, is it? Was this post him leaving? It's Jordan, isn't it? Was this post Jordan going? I like Wonderwall, and I like some Bring Me the Horizon, but this is just what the... It's like a car crash. I can't help but, like...
311, descent flight level 70.
70.
You know, like when you can't help, that just like... Yeah.
Postman 55 Golf for sequencing speed 280 knots.
Speed 280, Postman 55 Golf. And just for your sequencing planning as well, me and the Condor ahead, we're planning separate runways without any ATC at Brussels, if that helps you out a little bit for 55 Golf.
Roger, thanks for info.
Cool. Even though he'll still have to do his thing of keep our separation and everything, if he just knows that we're not planning the same runways, then that might help a little bit. Right, how many miles have we got? It says we've got 91 miles to run. So us being at flight level 185, I don't think we're high. It says we're about 900 feet above profile. I disagree with that. 90 miles through flight level 185 is plenty of room. Plenty of room, chat. I tell thee.
Postman 55 Golf, left heading 1504, sequencing.
Okay, left 150 degrees, Postman 55 Golf. Bugger.
Langen Radar, very good evening to you.
Well, that's a shame.
Ford Express 4 Whiskey Alpha at level 220 with you. Ford Express 4 Whiskey Alpha, Langen Radar, hello, identified. Postman 121, descent flight level 160.
Speed up. So does that mean Roberticus is going to get turned as well?
Conor 3 Mike, keep speed 300 or greater, use the number 1, monitor Unicom 122.8, John.
Unicom, we're keeping the speed with 320 at the minute, Condor 3 Mike.
Bevel Air 311, descent 3000 feet, QNH 1019er.
3000 feet, QNH 1019, that's Bevel Air 311.
Oh, I see what he's doing. Oh, I see. So he's turning us left here to get us in directly behind Mac.
Postman 55 Golf, turn right, direct Batty.
Direct right turn to Batty. Postman 55 Golf. I see exactly what he's done here. Because Mac was given the direct earlier, so yeah. Cool. As always, incredibly efficient and great work by the Germany controllers.
Hello, we're wing 705, flight level 290.
I mean, this is better music, but I'm still not 100% on it.
5 Langen Radar, hello, identified. Postman 55 Golf, descent flight level 160, increase speed 300.
Increasing speed 300 knots, descending flight level 160, Postman 55 Golf. 160! 300 knots set, thrust idle open descent. I will try and create some more wing views for this next time before we fly this aircraft again and stuff. I know I've only got the 2. I've not got like a behind the wing view and stuff. Yeah. Be Stormzy next, Chewie. I wouldn't ever listen to Stormzy out of choice. I watched this Glastonbury headline set and I was pretty impressed. But it's not the kind of thing that I would listen to out of choice, really. Right, this song is called G101, so let's maybe stop the songs there for the night, I think. I think we've had enough of Spotify music for the night. I think we've had enough there, haven't we?
Please repeat heading. Turn left heading 285. Left heading 285.
Hey firm, yeah, I think we're good. I think we can just listen to the sounds of these Rolls-Royce engines and ATC for a bit. Yeah, the fan blades were a bit like. I noticed that as well.
Also 140 sequencing speed 280 knots. 280 knots, that's 121. Also in 55 calls for sequencing, keep the speed and 1 Unicom 122.8, happy landing.
We'll keep the speed and over to Unicom 122.8, postman 55 Golf, thanks, choose, good evening. Cool, right. Nikki, 40 months, hey, thank you! You absolute beauty. Right, we're over to Unicom for the rest of the evening chat, I think. Ground's logged off. Nikki, thank you for 40. Hey, mate. Another long-time viewer of the stream back once again with a 40-month sub. Thank you, Nikki. I appreciate that a lot, mate. Welcome back, my friend. You join us about 70 or so miles from landing now into Brussels with some Postman DHL A330 ops today. That's it. Rolls-Royce is beautiful enough on their own. What was for tea? It was tacos today. Right, Speed Des. It was Taco Tuesday. Indeed, yeah, Taco Tuesday. Was very nice. Right, how are we looking then? Oh, we're looking really good, I think, now. Do I need a bit of anti-ice going through this? I think we're alright just where we are here. So we've still got 66 nautical miles through 15,000 feet. So we have got absolute buckets of room to play with. We're keeping our speed in open speed at the moment because it didn't like us selecting 300 knots or managing 300 knots for some reason. So we're just going to open the speed at 300 but keep it in managed descent. Oh, is that new weather? 200 degrees at 5. QNH 1018 still. So the winds have calmed down a little bit. 200 degrees at 5. Temperature and QNH is still the same. Cool. Thank you, Craig. Yeah, so no stream tomorrow, folks, because it's badminton training on Wednesday as always. And then I'm afraid to say that Thursday will actually be the last stream of the week. The reason being is that it's Valentine's Day on Friday, and Becca and I are off out to a gig, actually, on Friday. So there will not be a stream on Friday. But I'm sure you will all understand that one. Right, I've just got to keep an eye on the speed because we're in selected speed. We obviously want to slow down for 10,000 for 250. God, turning in towards that weather, that looks awesome. Look at that. Yes. God, I love this sim. Have I ever mentioned that? I don't know if I've ever mentioned it, but I love it. And we're certainly going to need some anti-ice for this. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Right, if I manage the speed now, then it will automatically slow down for 250 at 10, so we can just continue as we are. Hey, Greg, how you doing? Nice to see you streaming the big girl today. Oh, yes. Some A330 freightering. First time ever doing A330 freighter. But we're having good fun. I'd quite like to see how it handles on a long haul, this aircraft. Kuzi21, thanks for the follow. Welcome, buddy. Greetings from EDDP Nor Approach Controller. Hey! Well, brilliant. I'm sorry that we didn't get to speak to you today, but brilliant ATC just in Germany in general, as it always is. It's very busy there. You've got a lot of controllers on. Oh, that was you. Oh wait, so you were the approach control. Oh, I see. So we were speaking with Cologne. I don't know how how the sectors match. I don't even know. We were on 127365. That's very interesting. I wouldn't have ever thought that we'd speak to Cologne approach for a descent portion into Brussels. But, well, thank you all the same. So we did chat to you then. There we are. Right, 250 below 10's been matched. We're good. Spacing with Mac looks beautiful. Only thanks to the handiwork of the controllers. Also managing well, there we go. I've learned something new today on Vatsim chat. I did not know that that was a thing. Hey, Jan! Gifting a sub to Koizi. Oh, what a legend. Thank you very much indeed. There you go. A thanks from our community for the awesome ATC. You've been gifted a sub. There you go. I appreciate that. Thank you very much for the gifted sub. There we go. Legends. Legends. Thank you. Always happy to control. Yeah, I'm sad that we didn't get to be on and here and get the German ATC for the first flight. Unfortunately, it was super busy at Amsterdam. The controller was doing a really grand job, bless him. But there were 20 departures and ground didn't have a delivery online. And everybody was calling up at once. And lots of people weren't able to do readbacks correctly. So just your typical IFR flight plan clearance was taking like 3 times the length. So we sat and waited patiently for 15 minutes, but we were starting to approach 20 minutes, and I eventually had a split second to try and call on frequency, and it seems like 2 others called up at the same time. So we did log off, and I didn't want to log on in the middle of an ATC sector with things going on and lots of other traffic around. So yeah, we didn't fly on Vatsim really for the first flight, unfortunately, but hey ho, we've managed to get some good ATC for the second flight. I really don't trust the ETA on this thing. I feel like it's all sorts of, I don't know. It says it's going to take us 25 odd minutes to descend 8,000 feet. What Elgato equipment do you use? So I use a variety of Elgato equipment. I'm just going to open the speed. I use the Elgato prompter, which is how, specifically for Twitch, I can read you and reply to you whilst looking at the camera. So I use the Elgato prompter. I use the Elgato Stream Deck, so for things like, you know, activating sources or changing scenes in OBS and all of those kind of things. And I also use 2 different Elgato capture cards so that you folks can see the DSLR camera image, and so that I can get my gaming PC video from my gaming PC to my streaming PC. So I use Elgato capture cards for that as well. So yeah, so I used a variety of different bits of hardware stuff. I've also used the Elgato like iOS Stream Deck apps as well on my phone and on my iPad for like things to connect to my gaming PC for like you can get it to work with Euro Truck Sim, so you can have Stream Deck profiles. And I want to start doing it to get Flight Sim profiles as well, because you can use Elgato stuff with Flight Sim. But yeah, we're actually, I don't know if you folks have seen, I've not really made too much of a big fuss about it, but for 2025, we're actually an Elgato ambassador. So we're going to have a discount link soon. Yeah, so we'll have a discount link for everybody to get 5% off Elgato products in the near future, hopefully. So that's very exciting. I'm looking forward to when that comes in. Right, so let's keep this going down. Let's go down to 2,000 because the altitude restrictions will stay in place. Let's keep managed. And let's go QNH 1018. We'll set ourselves on local QNH now, as we are clearing ourselves down for the approach without ATC. Cool, so 23 miles to run according to this. We forgot to do a prediction. Right, predictions have started. 5 minutes. Will Chewie land heavier than 250 FPM? Get your predictions in. Somebody's giving their life story on the frequency. Right, so I think that's slowing us down for 220 at Dickbo, so we'll activate approach phase. Oh, Jasper, it's another anniversary sub, mate. Thank you. 48 months. Don't say the cargo is on the... Our cargo rope is on the other side of the airport. If you're landing 25 right, it's literally just right turn and you're on the apron. Thank you very much, Jasper. 4 years. Hello. Good evening, good evening. How are you? Good timing. We are just coming in for approach. Yeah, Roberta, because if you're landing 25 right, Alpha 6, yeet, we're there. Hence why I'm landing on that runway. Thank you very much, mate. 48 months, Jasper. Goodness gracious. Right, is it going to slow us down for 220? We are below the glide slope, so what we could do is we could just chill out on the descent rate and arm the approach. The go around is 3,000, so if we can hold ourselves at 3,000, then we don't have to reset the FCU out. So let's do that, and let's take flaps 1 right on the cusp of it to see if it'll actually start to slow us down. Just got back from a 3-month work trip. First flight in the sim in the air. Oh, nice, Jasper. Oh, we got some icing. We got some icing building up on the wings. I think we need to do a bit of that, don't we then? Ice, ice, baby. That's cool. Oh, beautiful views. Look at this. Brussels traffic, postman 55 Golf, 4 miles from Uvetti for the ILS approach 25 right. We'll call final Brussels. Good. So approach mode is arm. Speed's coming back through 200 knots, which is lovely. With flat 1 looking fine. Andy on YouTube says, I always get someone reading back a clearance or taxi instructions when I'm on final track. Yeah, I know, right? It's always the way. You can see a bit of ice there as well. Quite cool, actually. We should be below it all shortly, so we shouldn't really need it. Right, speed 190 is more than slow enough, really, for us, so... With 12 miles to run, so we'll stay as we are. Right, are we ready? Have we all got our predictions in on Twitch? Lockstar. I don't know if we'll be able to see Mac. By the way, I'm not using the amazing Aerosoft scenery for Brussels. I've still only got the Just Sim one. But it does the job. Jasper thinks it's going to be a 252.
121 is just under 4 miles from Uveti. We are speed 190 and we'll keep slowing down for the company and stuff.
Cool. Great. So we'll keep our speed up as well.
Congo 3 Mike clear 25 left. Brussels.
Lovely. Oh, we could have landed 25 left and had some room anyway. Actually. Flaps 2. Pausing the alerts for the land. The light slope star. Go around altitude set. How's the A330? I love it, mate. Absolutely love it. So nice to fly. Check. Let's go gear down just to help that speed drop because it doesn't like to slow down. Once you're on the glide at flap 2. Brussels traffic, postman 55 Golf, wireless established, 25 right, maintaining 180 to 6, 160 to 4. Flaps 3. Okay, right. No speed brakes. So we're coming back, gear down, flap 3. We don't need the anti-ice anymore because we're below all of it. Lights on. Approach mode is armed, so then we're just waiting for the final stage of flaps, which we'll do at 4 miles. Beautiful. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I've still not picked up the Aerosoft scenery for here. Apparently it's very, very good.
Alpha inbound extra approach for runway 25 left, Brussels traffic.
Oh, the World Express is flying with us as well. Nice. Oh, it's Parser. Oh, brilliant. We've got a really good group of us there. We've got 4 of us. Right, that's 4 miles. Flaps full. Speed managed. Didn't realise it was Parser. I didn't recognise the voice. Right, okay. Cool. So, flaps full. Landing no blue apart from the cabin, which is checked on the EHAM memo. We are stable. Here we go.
121 fully established, 25 right, speed 170 until 6, and then 160 until 4 Brussels.
Cool. Aerosoft makes some great airports like EBBR and EDDP, not sure. Ah, it's because it's different developers, Chaz. Aerosoft are the publisher. Lots of people don't realise this, but Aerosoft, a lot of the time, not all the time, but a lot of the time, they're just actually the publisher. So, EBBR and ENGM are made by the same individual, who then publishes it under the Aerosoft banner, which is why those sceneries are so different to, like, the Frankfurt one. Yeah. So, the glide slope's saying we're high, the Pappies are saying we're low. So I'm kind of aiming in between at the moment.
500.
125. Oh, L on TikTok. We're landing at Brussels Airport in Belgium.
400.
EBBR.
300.
Yeah, the Pappies say that we're low. The glide slope says that we're high. So I'm actually just aiming in between at the moment. I feel like we're low. Glide slope's way off.
100.
Yeah, the glide slope's way off. Ignore the ground textures, it's a 2020 scenery. Oh, there's Mac to our left.
40. 30. 20. 10.
Spoilers! Reverse green. Decel. Nice! I'll take both of those landings. What plane? This is the iniBuilds Airbus A330, which is default in MSFS 2024. Right, manual brakes, reversers, idle. We'll keep the speed up so we can vacate to the right. I'm actually going to start the APU now because it's such a short taxi. And they said stand 968 before logging off. That's Alpha 5. We wanted the next one, didn't we? Yeah, Alpha 6.
Brussels traffic, person 212, 2 miles out, fully established, and RV approach.
He's 2 miles, that's fine. Get out of the way. And Brussels traffic. Postman 55 Golf, vacating right, Alpha 6, 25 right.
Well, in that case, Brussels traffic, person 121, be landing 125 right.
Haha. Fear not, I wasn't going to send you around. Probably could have whacked out the auto brake and everything a little bit earlier to prevent such a slow deceleration, but yeah. We got off in time. Right, there we go. Mr. Anderson says, nice landing. Thank you. And Ben, thank you for the follow on TikTok. Thank you, folks. Right, so 9. Oh my god, have we really got to get all the way to the end here just to find the gate? Come on. Oh, I can't even do it. I can't even do it. All right, we'll do 967 then. Which is the next one. Okay, right, there's GSX. Go and turn all of this off. Lovely, there's GSX in place. As I say, APU's available, which is great. Perfect. Nice. What a lovely flight. Super long taxi, this one. I love that we saw, as we were coming over the threshold, we saw Mac taxiing as well, so that was cool. We landed a little bit later than my ETA at the top, but it wasn't too bad. Blub, thanks for the follow.
121 vacated, runway 25, right.
Nice, there we go. There we are. And there's Parser just behind. So Parser's on short final for 2-5 left, and the other 3 are safely on the ground. There we are. Beautiful. I don't know what this parking is. We parked where GSX told us to stop. Okay, right. APU is available. APU bleed on. Engine shutdown. Look at all the spatters of dirt on the nose. Beautiful. Well, that was fun. There we go. Where can I get the A330? Launch MSFS 2024. There you go. Job done. That's all you need to do, Jasper, mate. You just need to simply launch MSFS 2024 and it will be yours. As it is a default aircraft. Unfortunately, I've not got the proper GSX profile working, so we can't do like GSX boarding and deboarding, but hey ho. Wait, where did the other A330 go? Oh, did he realise the slight mistake he made by vacating at Alpha 5? It's fine, we've done way worse than that. I wanted to see how close you could fit it. I think that's perfect. That's what she said. Right, we need to have a look at Volanta, don't we? We need to have a look at Volanta. Let's review the flight. Oh, I've got some friend requests. Let's grab all of those first. Let's grab the friend requests. Come on, Volanta. There we go. Right. Oh, I actually didn't see the landing rate then. I clicked on it, but I didn't actually see it. Okay, so departure out to the north from 8 right, and then we got a lovely direct full ATC all the way throughout Germany. A little bit of vectoring here just for a quick moment, just for some sequencing with the other aircraft, but because we were coming in on 2-5 right, it wasn't a factor. And then a nice easy approach in the 2-5 right at Brussels today. So the landing itself, let's have a look. How were we on the... Oh, hello. Centerline and things. Yeah, I'll take that. Just before the main markers on the aerial imagery there, but nicely on the center line, so we'll take that. And the landing rate was 246. Wow. Who's going to be losing points by 4 FPM or so? A 246 FPM and a 1.01 G-force. Lovely. Flight time 59 minutes, so that's perfect. Block time 1 hour 12 minutes. And there we go. A very easy taxi in as well. Oh my god, look at the fuel burn. 6666. Your arrival time was 21:32 to the second. Really? Oh, that's quite cool. Look at the fuel burn. 6666. Well, we technically landed below 250 FPM. But only by 4. Only by 4. Oh, I think it's brilliant that you vacated that. To be fair, I probably would have as well if I hadn't already planned Alpha 6. Right, so managed prediction. Oh, will Chewie land heavier than 250 FPM? Well, you all had faith in me again. 80% of people said no. And only by 4 feet per minute, you were correct. So both landings today below 250 feet per minute. There you go. Beautiful. Well, there we are. 2 successful flights for the first time in the A330 passenger to freighter. That was thoroughly enjoyable. We've not flown the A330 for a little bit. I think the last time we flew the A330 actually was when we were in Australia, when we did Melbourne to Brisbane. So it's been a little while, but that was very, very enjoyable indeed. That's going to do it for me today, though. 2 nice flights, so we'll leave it there. Yeah, this is a base level plane. This is completely standard, so every single person who owns MSFS 2024 will have this. The only thing you'll need is the livery, but yeah. Must fly it more before the 350 comes out. It's lovely to fly. Yeah, well, it's a 330 and the 350 have a common type rating, which to me is just bonkers, but yeah. Anyway, right, so again, as you folks know, no live stream tomorrow. It is Wednesday, so that's my day off for badminton training, but we will be back on Thursday. All right, probably do some Boeing flying on Thursday. We need to fly as much Boeing as we can before the A350 comes out, because then it's just going to be Airbus galore. So maybe something Boeing on Thursday. All right, folks, or even maybe McDonnell Douglas, maybe the MD-11 or something. We'll see. Right, folks, you're amazing. Thank you to all the ATC and to those of you who joined us on Vatsim. I do apologise to those of you who when I logged off of Vatsim earlier on for the first flight, but I know you folks understand. 7.2, yeah, we could even do the 727. I know you folks understand, so that's hugely appreciated. And yeah, thanks to those of you who flew with us on the second flight and all the ATC as well. So brilliant stuff. Good. Right. Thank you all for all the lovely, lovely support as you folks show day in, day out today. You've been amazing, whether you're tuning in on the Twitch and, of course, on TikTok and YouTube as well. I appreciate you all very much. So I hope you enjoyed the entertainment. Right. We'll be back on Thursday, so I will leave you there. All right, everybody, have a great rest of your Tuesday. Enjoy your Wednesday as well. We'll see you Thursday. Good night all. Happy landing.